Why, hello, hello, hello.
What's going on, guys?
Felt like you were going to yell with the fingers up, so that's why I stopped talking.
Oh, well, good. I got you to, silence yourself. Silence.
Yeah, right.
Anthony Lewis tagged me in several Facebook posts. Looks like correctly, as opposed to how the noob usually does it.
Well, that's why I had to pause, because God forbid I do it the wrong way. So,
You've been doing it for the wrong way for 2 weeks.
Well, you can't get everything you want in life.
Such a noob.
Man, oh man. What have you guys been up to? You guys don't know anything about me because I've been pretty much non-existent, but time out.
Here's what's cool with me. Man, so I've been doing that Wednesday show, which is cool, that Ryzak could never have time for because he's always at his daughter's soccer game. And Jeff just trolls it. So, but at least Jeff shows up. Well, anyway, and it's been cool with Jeff. These guys actually like Jeff. It started off like, F that loser. And now they're like, yo, Jeff is cool as hell. So Jeff shows up, and him and Beast is always go to the point where Beast don't respond to him on camera, but they're in the chat back and forth, Beast, Jersey, and Jeff. But anyway, that show's been pretty cool.
I'm very disappointed in all of them.
Why? You wanted their faces.
They gave in to the bully. I bullied them until they put their cameras on, and that teaches, as I put in my tweet, young Ethan nothing. They gave in to the bully.
You turned them to
show their cameras, then don't. Just because I bullied them into it, we're going to put our cameras on, and I believe I tweeted that I was disappointed in all of them because they put their cameras on. If they're anti-camera, don't give in to the bully. That teaches young Ethan nothing.
You know what's crazy? I never expected this from him. I was waiting for him to
180.
be like, yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what you do. And now he's like, I'm disappointed. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah. Hey, Jeff, I got to give you credit, man.
He was trying to be a kid, and then he went full adult. Like
they gave in to the bully.
So anyway,
and they gave in. They're like, all right, we'll put our cameras on. Gave in, completely disappointed.
Anyways, I had a new guy on last night. He goes by the name of Frog Gamer or something like that, and he's kind of like a big dude out there. And I've been watching. I don't really watch his stuff, but I was kind of sort of paying attention. Like, I'm meeting people through people or hear about people, so I was kind of peeping in on him a couple of times. I was like, dude, you should come on the show, and he said I will, and I was like, oh wow, and he came on. So today he inboxed me and said he wanted me to be a co-host for a show. I was like, bro, I do so much stuff, man. But he want to do something that Ryzak isn't about. He's like, I want to get. I guess he had a show a couple weeks ago and he stopped doing, but it's called like Anonymous Fanboy or something. And he want like the fanboy of fanboys. He wanted to be kind of toxic and Jerry Springer, and he wants you to really represent your team and go as hard as you can. I said, well, I know a guy named Most Games, and if there's a Stadia guy, I could get him to come on if you want him to represent as a fanboy.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
He definitely will. But anyways, but that's what I've been up to. Just these shows, man. I realize I do 6 shows a week now. Sometimes 5, but most times 6. And that's my life, man.
Hey, that's all right. Jeff, what have you been up to?
Wait, what about your other big announcement? No, not the gaming announcement. The other big announcement that you made a dumb little video about that I went and disliked. Just in case I was the dislikey guy. Just I'll admit that.
You know what's funny? I don't pay attention to dislikes and likes. So, but you know what? The good shout, Jeff, and I appreciate that. Could I do one better? Let Jeff speak a little bit, and I'm going to do one better. Yes.
Cool.
Well, can I? Oh, I will. I can do my congratulation announcement.
Oh.
All right. Well, hold on. I'm ready.
Oh, dang. He said, "Forget you."
All right. Apparently.
Yeah. Just shut yourself up. All right. I'm ready.
Bruce.
Just share this to you guys. It's only going to take 2 minutes of your time, so
Sorry, we got 2 hours. Because we're not going to end on time. So.
All right, you ready?
There you go.
This is for Bruce.
I got mine upstairs. I can go get it.
Whenever Jeff is done. Could I press play, Jeff?
You look frozen to me.
I want you to be quiet.
Oh, that's your video.
What's going on, guys? I want to welcome you to something very special. Starting now, we will have the Anaya Mama Knows All-Purpose Champions. And what that is a membership for the channel. It's $2.99 a month. And with $2.99 a month, you will get virtual videos. That's right, guys. What I'm doing is something different that no one else is doing. So for that $2.99, if you have any type of business, anything you sell, anything you want to promote, whether it's a YouTube channel, a social media page, I will make a custom video specifically for you, and I'll be illustrating everything that you tell me to. I'll add links to the video. It's going to be in a playlist, and that way it'll literally be your own personal advertisement. Also, guys, we're going to be doing member shout outs. So the people who are members, if you're an all-purpose champion, I'm going to have your name all over. I'm going to announce your name in multiple videos. Don't worry, guys. The world will know that you are an all-purpose champion.
That's awesome.
Something I also want to do, guys, that's going to be awesome and monumental is
Why do I open my mouth?
have early access to videos. That's right. If you're an all-purpose champion, you'll be able to watch certain videos before anybody else. Also, guys, I have emojis and badges. And the cool thing about the badges are the longer you become an all-purpose champion, guys, you get the upgrade from badges to badges to badges. So you can show everyone else your cool badges and why you're an all-purpose champion. Well, guys, thank you. And I know you all can't wait to rush out and become the very first Anaya Mama Knows all-purpose champion. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And now your mama knows. All right, cool. So yeah,
it looks like I need to start charging your mom $2.99 more a month so that I can be an all-purpose champ.
You can't call it. You can't call it Champions Club. You'll get sued. You'll get sued.
And that's not what it's called. So
Yeah,
you know what's cool is thank you for bringing that up, Jeff. I was thinking of it because I had a bunch of people like, dude, you need to. I'm weird about the money thing, and so that's why it's 8 months later. And I was like, okay, so eventually I start, people do the donate or whatever, which I don't ask, but they do it. And so, I was like, you know what, let me make my own little membership, but with a twist. So people who do have a YouTube channel or whatever, you know me, I love editing. So I'm going to make everybody their own personal video. And if you're just a regular person, you don't have anything, you still get shouted out. Because I got to say, yesterday was day 1 and I had 3 all-purpose champions. So I want to say thanks to Mr. 1030. We already addressed that he's a community champion.
Absolutely.
I want to say thank you to my guy, Ray Stone. You should have kept that money to fix the hole in your roof. But I appreciate you. And also, Brandon, a.k.a. for Game. I don't know what his name is now. But yeah, those 3 guys. So that's pretty cool.
He changes it. He changes it all the time.
Well, I told him, I said, dude, don't change a thing for a while because I'm going to make you a custom video. And, I will share it around and people will have all your links, everything. And, it's kind of like a former advertisement. So I feel like the money you're spending, it's actually going to be working for you.
Well, I know that I know you love content, right? And I want to do you a favor right here. I'm gonna create some content for you. Okay. I'm going to get you a sub for your $2.99 a month right now.
Really?
Yep. I guarantee you a sub.
Your daughter?
No, my daughter's not going to sub to you. No, she's not going to sub to you. You're going to have to do something for me first, though. You're going to have to play Mr. Urban World in Mortal Kombat and beat him.
I would trash him. I'll play him right now. Live on this show. Right now. I'll share my screen.
He'll join.
I'll share my screen and everything right now. Let's go. Robocop versus Scorpion.
We got another hour and what do we think?
It's only going to take about 5 minutes to set the whole thing up. Trust me.
He says okay.
All
right. He says okay right there. So we'll see.
Right now.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll send you a link, Mr. Urban World. Says he always keeps his word.
Oh,
he says it shouldn't be a problem since you cheat with Scorpion.
He's not coming on, but I'll tell you that. But
Yep. And he said, and if he beats me, I'll join right there. It's pretty clear. It's pretty clear. He said it again. So.
Oh, I thought it was going to be you joining if I beat him.
I mean, I'm probably going to join anyway, just because, you know.
You just want the advertisement. It's not because we're cool. You just know I'm going to make some catchy video. I'm going to be tweeting it all over.
I don't want it to be about me, though.
No,
that's where you're wrong. It's got to be about
Come on, man. That's the part of it. Yeah. Then I feel like your money's not being utilized the right way.
Why not? I know that Sandy's getting fed, and that makes me happy.
Your mom's getting fed, too. Does that make you happy?
Probably.
All right,
the Godfather of the SBCN is here. Spectre, happy birthday.
Listen, let me tell you something. I've been talking with Spectre, and listen, he is making a comeback, and it's no joke. Hey, Ryzak, you could share my thing on the screen, man.
Dude, I didn't. Oh, they're actually doing. Oh my goodness! All right, I'm going to commentate this with Jeff.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Jeff, we're gonna co-host this like Monday Night Football.
Now, he didn't send me an invite yet, so I'm not sure if it's really going down because he did not invite me.
Let's see. He says he's on his Chromecast right now, so
all right, well, let's go.
Fight.
Happy birthday, brother.
Whose birthday is it?
Spectre's brother, Hugh Janis.
That's it.
Oh. Well, happy birthday to Hugh Janis.
Put that shout out up there. Dude, I'm so glad Spectre's back. That's great.
Yeah, man.
I was in a stream the other night on his SBCN stream. I was there.
Let's I think I might need to share this out again because this is pretty.
Oops, great in a room.
Pretty good. Yep. Nope. I don't want to do that. Here we go. This is pretty amazing, Jeff. You realize that you are getting to see Mr. Urban World right now.
Yeah, whoop.
So you're creating the room, no yes men. So anybody that's watching right now could hop in here and kick your ass. That's kind of what.
I don't got time for these.
What's happening?
I just want to rock this one dude. And let's make it happen, and let me move on about my day. Come on, we are doing a shit.
I don't want to hear about you rocking. I don't want to hear about you rocking dudes.
That's right. We don't want to hear any dude rocking going on.
Mr. Urban World, let's go. Let's go. We got a show to do. You're holding us up.
What? Let's see. I say we'll give him a certain amount of time. How about that?
Why don't I do my thing while he gets all that queued up?
I think that'd be great.
Let me just share this screen. Let me share this.
Let me know when you guys have that back up.
Tab do I want? This one here.
Yeah, so I think you only share one at a time. So yeah, I'll let you know.
So I want to congratulate Tim and the entire Tapman army.
Nice.
Tim, for those that don't know Tim the Tapman, he was one of the top Twitch streamers, and he recently made the move over to YouTube Gaming, which in itself is worthy of congratulatory. And then he became part owner of Complexity Gaming.
Awesome.
And in case you don't know about Complexity Gaming, they are an esports team.
Nice.
They are. Based out of, I don't know if I can find the other picture, based out of a U.S. city. I think he posted a picture. Well, he's going to be doing a pop-up event. That's kind of giving it away as who co-owns the team with him. The star also probably gave it away as well. But there is a picture of him with the boss man himself. I don't know where it is. That was at Nick's event. Okay, it's not here. Anyways, Complexity Gaming is co-owned by the greatest owner in the NFL, Jerry Jones. Complexity Gaming out of Frisco, Texas. He is now part owner. Congratulations to Tim, the entire Tapman army.
I
love
Tim the Tapman.
Take it to the next level.
Take all Jerry's money and he can run all the way to the damn bank. As long as that man is paying somebody, I got no problem with him. But he's a joke. He's not the greatest owner ever. Get it.
Greatest owner and possibly the greatest general manager ever.
No. That's horse. You can't talk to me about Art Rooney. Okay.
Which one?
First one.
Okay.
So, Jerry's not.
Mr. Urban World is
You're
ready.
going back to the original dudes. That's not a fair comparison.
Well,
Jerry is currently better than any current Rooney. 2, 3, or 4.
Mr. Urban World is ready.
He's ready. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness! All right,
there's 2 of them in there. I see 2 of them in there.
We've got all-purpose champ against Cyborg Ninja. You are seeing the power of Stadia right now. Mr. Urban World is just chilling. He's got the Chromecast on, watching No Yes Men, and he's like, I can beat this bum. I ain't even worried about him, So he challenges, gives a great deal here. We're going to see how this is going to go.
A membership is on the line?
Membership is on the line. Now, you guys remember
when I first started... Hold on. You're just a gamer right now. This is Jeff and I's show, okay? Okay. Jeff and I are hosting at this point.
Mute him. Mute him.
There we go. We'll just mute him. Okay. So he's now muted. All right. So, Jeff, we need to figure out who is who. All right.
Looks like Anthony's on the right.
All right, we got a little. Oh, what's this? Is that Ray? Oh shit, Ray's coming. All right. Wow.
No, that's a Robocop. That's not a cyborg.
You will not find Kano among the Shirai Ryu.
Okay.
Mr. Urban World is Robocop.
All right.
Round 1. Scorpion against.
Let's see who has the. Oh, ouch. That hurts a little bit. The one place, the weakest spot on Anthony is his mouth. If you shut him up, you win.
Oh, Anthony does not have much health left. That was a fatal blow.
Uh-oh. Trying to make a comeback right here with the leg sweeps. Little sword slashes.
When I was younger, I could do that backflip up like that.
Could you, Jeff?
When I was younger and weighed 300 pounds less.
300, Jeff. That's being a bit.
Oh, Anthony's only got. Oh, Anthony's in the red.
Ouch.
Oh, and that's a fatal blow. And I believe that would be it. Looks like Robocop is up.
That's what that is. Wow.
Robocop 1. APC nothing.
All right. Round 2.
Didn't know we were doing this. We can't have a little score thing at the bottom.
I know. It sucks, but we can see it up top.
Change Anthony's name to O-1.
O-1. Oh, he's coming after him now. He's taking this personal. Now, I've seen him when he gets serious about gaming. He's almost like a man possessed. This look comes over his face.
I know, look at the face. Look at the face of him.
But he's getting kicked in the nuts right here. Ooh, that hurts. Couple cracked ribs. Robocop doesn't have any ribs, so that's a little unfair.
Good sword action. And a good counter, 2 hits.
Oh, Robocop climbing the wall.
Oh, good counter. 4 hits.
Mr. Urban World, what are you going to do right here? Oh, no.
Bruce Campbell says the shit's getting real.
Oh, Scorpion wins just on a really weak finishing move there, okay?
Okay, 1-1.
This is for all the marbles.
1-1. This is for the membership right here.
Membership on the line to All-Purpose Champ's new Champ Club. What was it called, Jeff?
All-Purpose Champ Club. Or all-purpose. He's an all-purpose champion.
All-Purpose champion. That's what it is.
Mr.
Bad
Urban game.
World might be the first member.
This could be a new thing. Anthony challenges people for memberships.
Yeah. I don't know how long it's going to last, though.
Mr. Urban World is down to his final hit.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Anthony's got so much juice left.
Oh, my goodness. Could this be the most massive comeback
He's critical.
ever?
He's critical.
Oh, no. Mr. Urban World, say it ain't so. Look at him. He's looking to find out which one it is. Oh, here we go. How much time you got? Dang. I guess we got to listen to him now, Jeff.
Turn my mic on. Turn my mic on.
Already on.
'Cause I'm a cowboy. Oh, man.
Mr. Urban World says that he let you beat. And I agree, because the way that he dominated you in the first round, there's no way.
Hey, listen. I haven't played in a while. He probably was practicing. That's why he threw the challenge out. But guess what happened? Got my bearings back.
Well, congratulations. I got you one subscription. So there you go.
You know what? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's been nice whooping bums as I usually do, but it's back to our regular scheduled programming. All right, now.
He said he was texting someone.
Mr. Urban World, I would appreciate to see your member thing pop up at some point in time in this very show. Oh, wait, it won't because it's not on my channel. Well, anyway, I'll be looking forward to that. And by the way, Ryzak, he's not the first. If you was paying attention, I said 3 people joined on the first day. He will be number 4.
Yeah, but, I think it's just, we'll say it's the first today. How about that?
Okay, it's the first for today.
First today. This date, today, 9/23/2021, Mr. Urban World just made the worst decision of the day.
Hey, he challenged me. Now, here's the cool thing. He is a man of mystery. He's also entrepreneur. So, Mr. Urban World, I'm saying I can advertise your jewelry, your cable boxes, your anything you want. Just saying.
Bruce in the middle of the match was like, shit's getting real now. you take this zoned out face and
Listen. Well, what's funny? What I was gonna say before you guys muted me is when I first started streaming Stadia content, remember, it was always all competitive stuff. I was playing Power Rangers, Mortal Kombat, all that stuff, Destiny. But
I feel like you've been competing your whole life.
I think I have.
Yeah,
I've been in many tournaments. I won many tournaments. Man, if Tekken was on here, woo! That's why I want wrestling to come, because I just want to be the king of wrestling.
There is wrestling. There is wrestling.
Well,
it's arcade wrestling. You don't like it.
Oh. Yeah, that wrestling is.
I mean, it's not totally unimaginable that you're so competitive. I mean, as the shortest guy in the room, most times out of night, you're always fighting for scraps on the table. So. It's just
Jeff, why do you let him talk to me like this, Jeff?
That's why we call him Ant-Man.
Oh, sorry, I had to. It's been a week, man. I haven't talked to you guys. Like, I didn't even tell you guys.
No, me and Jeff just been talking.
You guys don't even know what's been going on. Really, a whole hell of a lot of nothing. So
I was gonna say a whole lot of you got the big wedding anniversary, so we know what you were doing.
Good try. Bruce.
So when so the kid is going to be here, what, 9 months?
9 months from now?
No.
Yeah, third kid.
No more kids in my life. There's things in place to make sure that doesn't happen. But what did happen was Friday was my anniversary. It was 16 years with my wife, and we were going to go out of town. First, we talked about trying to go to Nashville, Tennessee for the weekend. Talked about like Charleston, South Carolina, like these, romantic, nice places. And just COVID and the kids had stuff going on. It just, we decided not to. So this is what my wife did. She calls me up on the phone and she goes, "Hey, don't think we should go anywhere. I got another idea." So what's that? How about we go play golf? And I was like,
"Oh, you told me
you want to play golf?" I told you guys this last week. So we went and played golf. We just played a little par 3 that's nearby, and she did phenomenal. It was only her second time ever playing out on a real course. She did phenomenal, and it was a lot of fun. The kids had sports this past weekend. Just busy with family time. There's been a lot of family time lately. So Monday she goes to work and she comes home and she goes, "Hey, guess what? I got 2 couples to play golf with us now." I'm like, "Dude, this was my thing. This was my thing. I played golf. Golf was all me. And now I have to share it with you and other people that I don't know." I'm just playing. It's going to be fantastic. So we're going to get her some clubs and stuff. But no, man, I haven't been on anybody's stream this week. I have been off the grid, so to say. Work is, just busy. I had a new guy start on my team this week that used to work with me before. So trying to get him onboarded, and, there's a lot of stuff. Practices, kids, we had a storm. Been hanging with my wife quite a bit. So it's been refreshing change in a lot of ways. But, I do miss the rigmarole of the week of everybody streaming and playing. I think the problem for me is that I kind of get too consumed with things when I get into them because I want to put everything that I have into it, right? And fortunately for me, in my life at this time, you know, I have 2 teenage kids that are active, and you know, I've got a wife that you know, does so much for us. And if I'm just sitting here looking at a computer screen, she's doing everything and, you know, wearing herself down, and that's not fair either. So for me, the going forward is going to be about finding a little bit of balance, you know. We're doing this, and then I'm doing, you know, my bit on Thursdays. It may just be a Thursday thing for me, and that's cool. But you know, we just got a busy schedule right now. You know, interims just came out for school. Like we're in the beginning of everything. So
how's the girl finding in-person classes? Because she didn't do in-person last year, right?
Yeah, right. So both of them actually didn't. No, they're doing good. They're doing great. Actually, my son has all A's right now, so he's kicking ass and taking names, and you know, my daughter's doing well too. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Nerds.
I didn't have straight A's. I'm just pushing him to do it, you know. So.
Nerds.
No, but it's all good. And then every once in a while I get these alerts on my phone that there's this Discord chat going on, and I'm constantly getting told by somebody that I'm watering down a show. So, you know, I've been a little out of the loop. And I haven't been talking to you guys a lot this week. I'll admit it, behind the scenes. And so when you wrote me today and you said, "Hey man, you got to make your show. You got to schedule your show, and let me do it so that I can get out there for you since you're so busy." I'm sitting there and I'm making the show, and I'm like, "What can I call the name of the show?" And I was like, you know what? Fall's here. We're going to see a bunch of game releases coming up, you know, from now to the holiday season. Like there's a lot of stuff that we could probably talk about game wise. I was like, you know, who's pissed me off lately? Well, I've really kind of removed myself from everything. So I'm not really on Twitter as much, you know, here the past couple of weeks. I haven't been jumping in people's streams. So nobody's really been pissing me off. So I can't talk shit about anybody. Right. So I was like, what else has been? Oh, that's right. That's right. This Bama right up here.
Who, me?
Has been making me feel a certain way for, I don't know, the better part of 6 weeks now.
I didn't even look to see the title of your show.
So the title of this show is Ryzak watering down the show. So I'm going to
Is that the title?
That is the title, yes. I'm going to let you know right now that I'm pretty sure I could put a poll up on Twitter right now, and I could say this. I could say, hey, for those of you that come and watch No Yes Men, are you here for Jeff? Which would probably get about 45%. Okay, yeah, no lies.
Probably.
That's great.
Yeah,
Jeff would get 45%. I'd say, do you come for Anthony? And I'd say, do you come for Ryzak? And because I would get 55%, that leaves you kind of on the outside looking in, my friend. I believe it was you, Mr. Cowboy, since you love facts, right? You love facts, and you love, you know, calling people and telling it how it is, right? Let's just have this conversation. So I decided after our 3rd episode of No Yes Men, when there were some things that came up, there was somebody that left the Stadia community on Twitter, right? And you all know him, and I'll say his name. His name is Sammy. I still consider Sammy to be an ally in this game.
Can I say something real quick? When you said that, I had 2 other names. I was like, oh.
No, it's okay. So Sammy had some things. He put out a message, and in that show before, I felt leaving that show that day and then going and seeing what happened, that maybe I was a little bit responsible for that. And I felt bad because I've had really wonderful conversations with Sammy on the side, and he was on my show, right? He won his episode. There were some other things going on, etc. So I felt like, you know, maybe I contributed to kind of the final straw of, you know what, forget this. I'm done. So I call up Ray Ray and I have had some chats on the side about some different things and different people in the community that we've been helping. And I was like, look, man, I want to do a good show, quality conversation. I got the idea from some things we were doing at work. It was great. And I was like, you know what? I need one more person, somebody that's genuine, someone to kind of really bring that flair. Called up Cloud Gaming Dad, and he was like, absolutely, buddy, I'm there for you. So we did the show. And by all accounts, it was an awesome show. It really, really was. It's like my second most watched video on my channel. It has like 150 some views. And for me, that's amazing, right? So it was really good. We had great conversations. You made a bunch of comments in the video when you watched it the next day. Number one, you're a little butthurt that I didn't invite you because you had just not been invited to compete in Ejimix's place on Game Over. So it was like the second punch of a deadly combo from me. To your
He's
ego.
always hurt. He's not on a show. He's always hurt.
I got it. Really, don't worry. We got this. We got
this.
No,
it really wasn't.
And so then we go to No Yes Men. We come back, and you and I had some conversations, and you were like, look, now everybody's going to think that you're the good guy. Like you were just getting bad. Everything was happening. And I was being an asshole. It was great. And it felt wonderful, right? We get back on the show, and this fool right here decides that at the end of the show, we should say something nice about someone. Each show, we should just tell everyone that it's all rainbows and sun drops and fairies, and we should just say nice things about people. So for this guy to tell me I'm watering down the show when it was him that started it all, I find very funny. And I don't believe I'm watering down anything. I believe that we are the perfect balance of fire and ice with a little bit of sparkles up there in Jeff. And I think it's fantastic. So if you, sir, think that I'm watering down the show, then you better get yourself a goddamn glass, buddy, and fill her up because this water is going to pour for a long time. And that's
Can I speak now?
I'm done.
All right. First of all, okay, I didn't feel any type of way about the show because I didn't even know you was doing the show, the quality control. I had no clue. I was shocked that you never told me about it. I was just going through YouTube. I was like, oh, what the hell is this? Oh, Ryzaks? Oh, I didn't even know. Right? So I didn't feel any type of way. I just wanted to rebuttal because my name was brought up. That's all.
Yeah, you can go. I'm giving you a chance, right?
Right. But that's, I don't even know why we're bringing it up. But anyway, the reason why I bring up the watering down the show, because look at your face, man. You're beautiful. You're tall. I mean, you're the good guy. Quality conversation. You had a hit show. Got the big guys on your show, right? Look at me and Jeff. Me and Jeff just want to let it burn, right?
I'm just an old fat guy.
He's just
what are you, like 6'4", blue eyes, muscles? You're like right out of, I can't see.
Right?
You're right out of that, right out of Men Without Work. 6'4", full of muscles.
Like, come on. So anyways, I like to mess with you, but I will say in every joke, how do they say it? There's truth in every joke, something in jest or whatever. So part of me, my original vision for this,
your sarcasm,
was I'm living in New Jersey.
Okay, right.
Every sentence got to have something. But we do say for Jersey, if we mess with you, that means we like you. It's true. Now, but I will say my original vision was a little bit of. It was not a nice show at all. It was no. Oh, let's just say. You're a nice person. It was like when the show ends, like, damn, those. And the next episode, everybody's crowding up because they got pitchforks. They trying to figure a way how to get rid of us.
That's right. So
long story short, it didn't turn out that way. And it's cool. We got a good balance, like you said. But sometimes I'm like, man, I want to. Okay, you know what it was? I was doing the Stadia news with balls. And so when I did Stadia News with Balls, that was like just me. I'm saying whatever, trying to rile people up, right? And so I wanted to do another show, but with people that would be similar to a little bit of chaos and anarchy. And this was my vision, and it's just not that because of you. Now, but that's it. That's all. That's all I got.
You are definitely 100% correct, and I am trying to be very funny here. It might not be working, but When we had our conversations, when we first talked with Rage and Jacob and with Alex, I was all, man, fuck people. I don't give a shit.
No.
So I don't want to hide and make it seem like I wasn't, because I was all in, baby. I was all in.
Let me tell you something. There's some people that get on my damn nerves, and hold on.
There still are, but I think what really did it for me was I really felt bad about Sammy, man. I really did. Yeah. That one really hurt me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but how do you feel that that's your fault though? I don't.
Well, just everybody is different. We talk about that all the time. And I know that he sees the world differently than anybody else. And I think it's really great how he views it. Right. And I think I told this story on that quality conversation, but I remember when he was on my show, and I am a sentimental guy, man. I mean, I've got a daughter, like, I'm a sentimental guy. Like, I cry with my daughter all the time. I ain't gonna lie. Call me what you want. I don't give a shit. Grab a cup, grab these tears with this water. I don't give a shit. But so at the end of Game Over, the way that I did it was I rolled credits, and in the credits, I always gave thanks to my family. And I remember I pulled us off the screen so that I could pull that up, and it was just, we were backstage together. And he was reading every single thing that was popping up, and he was so involved in it. And I remember when my family came and bounced down on the screen like it does, and he just made this face and started like nodding his head and like such appreciation for that moment. That really hit me, because somebody, like, when you create something, I used to own a business, and I used to do a part of my business was I used to frame artwork. Okay. I used to do it for commercial businesses. I used to do hundreds of pieces at a time. It was like manufacturing. So when I got to do personal pieces for people, things that meant, Jeff, if you had a Cowboys jersey and you wanted that framed and I did that for you, right? I took so much pride in doing that piece because there was artistic value to it for me. You guys may not see it as art, but when I'm creating it and I'm laying it out and I'm tacking it and I'm making it look the way it's going to look, that's artistic for me. And when I give that piece to somebody and they feel that emotion of, oh my God, you take an old American flag from a military veteran that somebody has, gotten at a funeral, and you put that in a shadow box. You hand that back to somebody, and this emotion sets in. So because of that, I tend to really feel that moment when it happens. And I felt that moment with Sammy that day when Game Over credits were rolling. And then, there were some other things that had happened. There were some other people that had said some things that, I know that kind of hurt him a little bit. And then we did that show. And I think we were talking about Duncan, and how protective those guys are of each other because they all got attacked together at the same time. And I just feel like that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. And so when I read that, what he wrote the next day, I was kind of reading between the lines, or at least doing my best, job of doing that. And I kind of picked up a little bit of maybe that was true. So, that hurt me because I felt like I hurt a really good person, and that was not my intention.
I guarantee if you talk to Sammy, he's going to be like, Ryzak, you didn't do anything.
Maybe so, but that's what led me to do quality conversation. And that's what led to, et cetera, et cetera. So it's definitely, life changes. It comes at you fast. We're always changing. You are a little bit of a unicorn in a sense, because you go back and you look at all of your videos over time, and you try to bring the same energy and you try to do the same things, and you have a consistency about you. You know how much I love consistency. I talk about it a lot with people, right? Jeff is the same way. Jeff has a consistent approach to how he does everything. He does his Monday night. He does his Wednesday night. He does his Friday retros. He does, the football stuff that he does. He's got Retro Rewind every other Sunday. So there's a consistency to him, and, he's able to bring that through. But
hold on. Why didn't you list all my shows?
Because there's too many. It's only a 2-hour show.
We would be here too long. You got so many of them. But I had Game Over. And when Game Over stopped, we started doing this. And then I've done streaming, and I've wanted to do like the single game streaming where I can just sit there and play, and everybody comes and we talk and be merry, and everybody loves it. It's great footage and awesome gameplay, and et cetera, et cetera. Those are the Megs of the world who does a fantastic job. Those are the gems of the world who do a fantastic job. The cloud gaming dads of the world, the Clives, Ray, William. There's so many people that do that so well. I don't do that well. So I wasn't having fun with it these past couple of months. I'm not going to lie. It was rather boring just sitting there playing a game. And so it was like, I need people to play with me. So we started doing the Throwdown Thursday, and I've just been so busy this week. I didn't get to promote anything. I know we've already talked. I mean, we're going to play later on, and I've got Caleb coming in. And so we'll do it and we'll stream it, but we'll be able to talk to each other. And it's not so boring just staring at a screen and reading comments. Not that I don't appreciate the comments. I don't appreciate people coming in. I love it. The people are what fuel you while you're doing it, right?
Yep.
So, and it's super important. But I just didn't want to stare at the screen by myself. So while I'm working on Game Over and I'm trying to get back to getting that back, and we're doing this. We do this so early. I mean, you guys just got home from work. Well, Jeff, you work from home. But you just got done with meetings and stuff. I just got home. Anthony, you get home, right before the show. So we have to kind of prepare for this on the fly. And, there wasn't really a whole lot of announcements this week. I mean, we can talk about, the Tuesday news. It's just, it wasn't that great of a week, but we've had great weeks in the past. So this week with being busy and everything else, it just kind of, fell into place. I did feel affected by all of that. It did make me lighten up a little bit. Not going to lie. That. But I actually think, and I will say, you said this to me after one of the shows, you believe it actually made it a better show in a sense, because it's given us a lot of balance, right?
A lot.
Well, that's why you're here, so that you can do that. And to be honest, I think Jeff has been more angry than both of us lately. So
I ain't gonna lie.
But
people love it when Jeff. When I do it, I'm the bad guy. People's like, Jeff is amazing. That show when Jeff walked down the street, flipping out, about the looking through women's windows. I mean, I was like, Jeff is a madman.
Let's catch up on comments.
Everyone loved me last week walking around eating my ice cream, but buying an ice cream cone.
Yeah. Talking to the dude on the bench playing his guitar.
Got live music on the street because I happened to be in downtown Port Credit, and live guy, and I went and stopped and got an ice because I saw the ice cream truck. I went, an ice cream cone. Screw all of you. So
let me catch up on comments, and then we'll you guys can keep talking over them.
I'll just say this as you're about to read the comments. Two things. One, when the hell does this become the crying rock show? All right, Ryzak, stop your damn crying. Pull your pants up. You want no yes man today, all right? You want to cry later on in yes show. Well, but this is no yes man, all right? So the cry is over.
I'm going to change the name of the show. I'm going to change the name of the show. It's going to be No Yes Man, and that's it. Hey, I gotta catch up. Cloud gaming.
Why is your daughter moving? Why is your daughter moving to England?
It's not moving to the homeland. That's a joke about my wife.
Yes, she is.
My wife says that she's British, and I say she's American because she was born here. Parents are from there. They emigrated here. She was born on this soil. She's freaking American with British parts.
She's leaving, man.
Right? She's like our version of the Mini, right? We built it here, but it's your idea. I don't know, man. If my daughter could play for Man U, that'd be crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. So, if anybody has any hookup at Man U, let a brother know, because
shouldn't she try out for the Olympics first? Shouldn't she try to get on the Olympic team?
That's with all of sports, when you reach a competitive level.
Who won the Olympic gold medal in women's soccer this year?
I believe it was Canada with a man on their team. Yeah. They had a +1 on their team. So I'm gonna get taken down. I swear. Cloud gaming dad, though, yes. I would love for her to. I just need her to go out and spend some more time, on the foot skills on her own. That would be helpful. Bruce says he feels like he should write a heavy metal intro song.
Do it.
No Yes Men.
Do it.
Do it. Mr. Said, go for it.
Do it.
Like Godsmack type riff. I'm down. So I went to a Metallica and Godsmack concert maybe 10, 12 years ago. Godsmack went on first. There was a rotating stage in the middle. All of a sudden you see Lars, who's the drummer for Metallica, come out. The lead singer of Godsmack is drumming. Lars comes up. They bring another drum set out, and they had a dueling drum off for like 20 minutes while Metallica's set was getting ready for them to come out. And Godsmack lead singer left, and Lars stayed on, and they just started jamming. They just rolled right into it. It was amazing.
30th anniversary of the Black Album.
Yes,
the big special limited edition,
So
stuff.
yeah, that would be awesome. Mister agrees with Anthony and says, I feel Ryzak is watering the show down due to being spring water in a plastic bottle instead of coming with water in a glass bottle mentality. I don't recycle, actually. So, yeah.
What?
F it all.
My wife would flip out. She's like, that doesn't go into recycling, Anthony. I'm like, it's plastic. Everything plastic. I'm like, oh, whatever, man.
Everything's plastic. Confidence isn't there, and the quality is not earth-friendly. That's, I'm very confident, actually. So we should chat sometime. Sorry, laugh out loud. He's not even warmed up. Man. Oh, where was I? I lost it.
They're still trying to justify the loss.
Did he say you spoke to Sandy on the side? Yes, I did. That's exactly what I said. There would need to be an above all option because it's the combination of you three that makes it. See, Bruce is a great guy. So we'll give you 1%. I can give you 1 back. Says we should make the show like Beavis and Butthead with Bruce performing during 30-second breaks. I love it. I love Beavis and Butthead. He said no, laugh out loud. Anthony's arms are adorable, man. Not gonna lie.
The only part of him that's adorable.
Give me a complex. I'm about to start wearing long sleeves.
Yeah. It's all right. He's got the chair up top today too, so his feet are kicking.
Shouldn't you wear the smaller, tighter, Ed Hockley type shirt so you show off the guns and stuff?
Oh, be quiet. This
We
is
need to get you an Ed Hockley referee jersey. That'd be fun.
Used to get his shirts at like baby referee stores, so they were all tight and showed off his his muscles and stuff.
Thank you, Lee.
It's called Athletic Fit, Jeff.
Oh, Dave is in the building.
Yeah, man.
There
hello,
it
David.
is. Yes, and
Now,
hello, David.
Last week we had Cloud Gaming Dad on. The week before that we had Dave. But Dave is still leading with the only guest that was ever on twice.
That's true.
We need more Canadians.
All right, so let me show you guys something.
Do you know the Canadians? Who are all the Canadians?
I don't know.
I know Dismal.
And Dr. Spaceman.
Bruce is Canadian.
Meg.
Bruce is
And
Canadian.
Isn't Eddie
Canadian?
doesn't Eddie live in Canada?
Eddie is in Canada.
Eddie does live in. Is he back to streaming? I saw all sorts of stuff. He's back to streaming.
I finished Cloud Nation TV today. I watched it on the way to work and at work, and he did announce that he is streaming. He's going to do a GFN Thursday night.
Yep. He's going to do some Rocket League.
Show this when you can, Ryzak.
Why?
All right.
The hell is it?
That's my wife's foot. So she had corrective surgery.
Oh, wait a second. Is she going to appreciate you showing this?
Yeah, she put it on Facebook. So
okay, all right.
So
public
she
knowledge
had,
now.
yeah, it's fair game when he puts on Facebook. But she had corrective surgery on her foot a week ago, so she can't walk for 6 weeks.
Friend request.
5 more weeks. And look at that. She went today for them to take the wrap off for the first time. Then she got it rewrapped, and she will get the stitches out on the 7th. But yeah, man. Corrective surgery.
What did they have to do to correct?
So,
was it like nerve? Was it nerve?
No. So here's what's crazy. So her toes. If you could you put this camera on me so I could kind of show it.
What do you want me to do?
Just put the camera on me. Go to my box.
Yeah.
And the actual screen. Yeah, there you go. So here's her toes. Right. This would be her big toe. So she had toes, her toes right next to her big toe, right? It was like this a little bit, right? So it crossed over a little bit. So her whole life it's been like that, right? It didn't really hurt. But then this past year when we went to Lang City for our anniversary, we did a lot of walking. You can take it off of me now. And she started to get a lot of pain. So she always wanted to get them corrected. So she went to the doctors and they said, they looked into it, said the insurance will pay for it because she worked for the state. She got really good insurance. And she said, I want to do it. So September 12th was her appointment. She went at 5:30 in the morning and they had a cut. So first of all, when they sent her home with the x-rays, they was like, yeah, we got to do all your toes. I was like, all your toes? Why all your toes? Only those 2 toes. Well, they explained, but yeah, as you see.
It's got spread out.
So what they did is they cut, we thought they were going to have to, how they break your toes. What they do is they cut them all and then they pull the muscle. so it straightens out the toe. So
poor Sandy, man, and you have not stopped. You haven't slowed down streaming at all. So you ain't been doing shit for her, have you?
no, I did it. Listen, first of all, I took off work. I drove her at 5:30 in the morning. I picked her up. I got her medicine. I've been doing a lot for her, but she's like a machine. Like we were gonna have people over the other day, and I went to the gym and I came home. She's like, yeah, I swept all the rooms. Like, what are you doing sweeping? Like, she just won't stop. One day I went to get something out the kitchen. I turned around. Because she can't walk at all. But they tell her you could use your boot. The boot they gave her, like the big boot, and you could walk on your heel, like just to move from here to there. She's always walking around. I'm like, she's like a cyborg. She just,
wow,
you can't get her to stop, man.
Well,
got one cyborg.
I feel so bad for her. That was unreal.
Well, here's what's crazy. She's supposed to take her pain medication every 6 hours. Dude, she'll go like 9 hours, 10 hours. Like she don't want, like she just go as long as she can without taking it. She go way past taking it.
David, I think you're gonna like Rocket League. I've only played it a few times, but I do enjoy it. I even have a goal.
Oh, Cloud Gaming Dad said color is in Canada.
Color is Canadian, hence the spelling. Yep.
Dave, absolutely. And if you want to play, if you want to play together, and if I can help give you some tips or pointers along the way, please let me know, because it is absolutely my favorite game.
So hold on. This is gonna get good.
That would be fun for your playthrough. Oh no, I guess you can't do your SBCN stream.
Hold on. This is gonna get good because there's somebody in the chat.
Lee said that he was very disturbed by that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me three.
Thank you.
Real quick, Ryzak, stop going.
No, you wait, because this has been planned. So just wait. Okay. Really, seriously, you can't see the screen.
You know where I'm going with this?
I'm gonna let you all know something right now. I got a surprise for you. Okay. I got a surprise for you. Back from the dead, because he was dead to me. Okay. He was absolutely dead to me, but he's back from the dead. Ladies and gentlemen, Ejimix is here.
Oh,
yo, what's up? I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Ejimix has returned.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm here. Back
is he the fourth? Yes. Is he the fourth yes man? No, yes.
So I obviously I reached out to Ejimix. So for those of you that don't know, Ejimix beat this bum right here, fair and square.
Yeah,
game over, quarterfinal, made the
4K.
semifinal, and then he pissed all over his computer and fried it, and it didn't work.
That is true.
And then I had a show to do. Ejimix versus Dr. Spaceman, Dr. Spaceman versus Ejimix, a battle for the ages. We got the young gun against the Spaceman, the number one seed. Showtime, click the button, go live. Dr. Spaceman's all by himself. He's just sitting there on the screen looking sad. Dr. Spaceman looked at me and said, well, I guess I made him scared, and he ran away because he knew he wasn't going to beat me. So we should just end this right now. And Ejimix didn't, I don't know where he went. He was little Ejimix out somewhere. He was hanging out with girls. He was, getting ice cream. He was doing what he was doing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Next thing I know, I tell everybody, I'm like, forget Ejimix. He's out of here. I don't want to see him. I've disowned him. He was my favorite streamer. My favorite streamer. I said it live. I don't want Ejimix anywhere near me. And then I see a tweet, and it says, Aegis Squad, the Ejimix is back. And so next thing I know, I got a little message in my DMs, and it's Ejimix. So I opened it reluctantly. And it says, yo, Ryzak, I am so sorry for that I have hurt you. You are such a wonderful gentleman, and I did you very wrong. And I am very sorry for all the pain and embarrassment that I caused you. And thank you so much for being so awesome and letting me come on your awesome game show, where it really just made me feel like a better person about myself. It really helped me get myself out there and be confident.
Oh, he did not say all of this.
I just really am sorry. And I wrote him and I said, you know what, Ejimix? I'm a man that likes to see things from both sides of the glass. I saw you out, but I'll see you back in. You're back in my heart. So I reached out to him today and I said, why don't you come on the show and let's once and for all just talk about this and look at who's here. Now you can go ahead and give your version of it if you want, but I know it's going to be the same as that.
Hey, you did blow some of that apology out of the water. It was a little shaky. But more or less, that is what I said. More or less, But yeah, man, it's been a time, I pissed all over my computer, that is accurate. Not really, but yeah, it's accurate.
I was about to say, if you was peeing on anything, you would have put it in your eye.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my goodness.
But no, man, it's computer died on me, man. It was a tough time, man. Tough time.
So I've got 3 questions for you, and then I'm gonna let these guys ask you something real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Number 1, where have you been?
That's a good question, actually. There's multiple answers to that. But I'll give you the simplest one.
He's been with the ladies.
Honestly, yes. Honestly,
With the ladies.
no, I gotta be real.
Given the choice of being with the ladies or you, what's he gonna pick?
Hey, I gotta be real, man. It was, I had a small emergency that happened that night. But I also wasn't in place. I gotta be real. I wasn't in place to do the show. On top of that, I didn't know how the whole phone situation was gonna work with the whole show as well. But with that small emergency, kind of threw off my entire night and almost the entire weekend, really. But at the time though, I was out. I was out earlier in the day with this girl. I was having a good time, and I expected to get home like by the time of the show. And then when I tell you, excuse my French, I can't curse on here, right?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay, yeah, shit hit the fan.
It's a man show.
Yo, shit hit the fan for real. And then I was all the way screwed up. And then on top of that, man, I gotta be real, man. Not being able to make content, like it was rough on me, man. I just kind of had to step away. It kind of messed with me. And that's just to be real, man. I had to take some time off in the hills, really get to rediscover myself, really get right, school
Spiritual.
And starting school and all that stuff, getting myself right. Because I've been, honestly, I was like all in on content nonstop for like the past year and a half. So it was a blessing and a curse for my PC to die, But I should have communicated a little more. I gotta be real. I should have communicated more on the show.
So you're taking my second question away from me, because my second question was going to be, don't you think it would have been really easy with all the ways that I communicated with you?
Yeah.
Just say, Ryzak, I'm not going to be able to make it tonight. I'm sorry. And then I could have called this bum up here, and I could have said,
I'm waiting for my turn. I'm waiting for my turn.
He can't make it by default. You played him last, so you get to go, and then we could have moved on with the show. Do you think that would have been easy?
It would have been a lot easier. It would have been a lot easier. But I have to admit, for me, personally, when I tell you, if I told you the whole explanation of what happened, it was I call it a small emergency, but it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't wait to hear it. And if you want to tell everybody, we can do this, or you can come back another day. I don't care. But I got a third follow-up question before I let these 2 guys get at you, because these 2 guys are angry at you too. Okay. All right, you see this anger on my face, right? I'm squinching my nose. This is what I do with my kids.
It's just anger. That is.
All right.
You're right. You're right to be angry.
My third question. You are a young man that's going to be entering a professional atmosphere as you continue to grow and evolve. Have you learned your lesson about communication?
Yes, I truly
Don't ever forget it.
Honestly, I have.
Got a lot of love.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a little rough.
You know that.
It was rough for me to coming back.
I had a heart with you on the shows and told you how awesome I thought you were, and I stand by that. I said some real stuff, and it's true. Communicate in all aspects of your life. Let this be your lesson. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let the cowboy go next, because he got some.
All right, come at me.
So I will say this: Ryzak was crying like a little baby. I can't believe Egypt Mix didn't even contact me. He was pissed. And then, like a week later. So here's the coolest thing about Ryzak. He was real. He was pissed. Then a week later, he was like, "Yo, I hope he's okay." Like
it was
he
that
never
same
responded
day.
to nobody.
But the attitude changed a little bit.
So he was like, "Damn, I hope he's okay. I ain't heard from him yet." Well, forget Ryzak, because he's a crybaby anyway. Bro, I need a public apology, because when Sammy couldn't do his thing, Ryzak had enough time to say, "You know what? Let me hit up Vet." No, not Vet.
It was Eli.
Eli. Let me hit up Eli because Eli lost to him. It makes sense. Me, he didn't do that because you didn't give him no notice and on the fly because his brain doesn't work properly. So he couldn't get the right decision out of, somebody like me would have been like, because I make sure I plan and I plan to make sure. And I would have been like, oh, Easy Makes, just in case you don't show up, I know I'm going to hit up this person because that's what I do. What the Cowboy does, but Ryzak isn't me. So what he do? Fumble the ball. And the first person who say they want to be on could get on. Well, first of all, it was Alex who just jumped in the chat. What's up, Alex? Then he say, oh, well, Vet said he said it first, and I spoke his name. So what happens? I'm enjoying my dinner that my wife made for me. I'm coming to the show, but my son's talking to me, going on and on about my favorite game, Marvel Avengers. Obviously, I remember like it was yesterday because it pissed me off. And what does Ryzak do? With decency and order, he doesn't hit me up and say, hey, bro, Mix beat you, and I know you let him win, but he's not here. So by right, you will take his place, and now you can win the whole tournament as you should. But no, he let a like vet and the state vet of all people, of all users, get on the show for second chance and got demolished by a Dr. Spaceman that would have crushed, ripped, and destroyed because you, without decency and honor, didn't hit that crybaby up to say, bro, I'm with this chick. She like this because I already know. And I'm willing to do some things. I can't make it. So me wasn't because, again, Ryzak don't know what the hell he's doing because he should have had it planned, a piece of paper for the sub levels and bottom levels. If he can't make it, I got him. I'm going to get Jeff in here. No, he didn't do that. So you owe me an apology because I won the whole thing. Would have ripped Dr. Spaceman out of that little helmet of his, and I would have went on to whoop Clive, my favorite station content creator, and would have been the unanimous all-purpose champion, just like I whooped you in Mortal Kombat. Agent Mix. So I want my public apology, and I want it now.
Okay. From me or Ryzak?
I was Ryzak for like 3 weeks about this.
Yeah, I've already apologized.
Okay.
Publicly.
Okay, public apology. I apologize from the depths of my heart, Cowboy. Okay, for not reaching out to Ryzak in just time. Okay. I do apologize for sure, right?
That didn't sound sincere.
But I will say, though, I don't know if you would have won, man. I don't know if you really lost anything.
But listen, I accept your apology. Thank you very much. I'm just happy you're okay. And my question to you is, did the night eventually go good?
No, man, it was all weekend. It was bad. It was bad.
All right. Well,
I don't even talk to her anymore. That's the crazy part. It wasn't even worth it. It wasn't even worth it.
Then the win for nothing.
I could have stayed home, got on the show. It would have been a great time. I go out, crazy thing happens, and I don't even talk to her anymore.
You don't even have the number still? You still got the number.
Yeah, I do, but
just things didn't work out.
As long as the number stays, you're okay.
Yeah, you don't know what the code means.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I have better luck with women because I did keep the line open, right?
Right.
But it ended off, pretty okay. But I just don't talk to her anymore. So okay. I'm good there. I just did my guy Ryzak dirty, man. I don't know. There's a lot going on.
Egypt, you could have written me and you could be like, yo, seriously, I feel really bad about this, but I think there was a chance that, there might be some booty things happening tonight. And I would have been like, dude, I'll let my employees can take off work with that excuse. Like, go for it, dude.
Hold on, Ryzak. That's why they got a saying, man. Bros before hoes. You see, you listen, man. You're supposed to hang with your boys that night. Chop it up. You messing with her.
I thought I was going to be home, man. I honestly wasn't planning on really doing nothing, but then, it got to that point, and then, emergency happens, and it's like, I planned on being home, though. So it was like, I really got caught up, man. I got caught up. It was crazy.
All right, well, you're not done because now you get the old man's rant.
Jeff the Great.
You know what? I have no skin in this game, so you know what? I don't care. Show up, don't show up. I don't care.
That was the worst. Jeff, you're supposed to have my back.
I have no skin in this game. I got no skin in this game. So,
all right.
Yeah, you know, you got there before I could get there. You know, he's young. He's just starting out in the world. He will make many mistakes. I learned early on in my career that if shit's going sideways, bring somebody else in, somebody above you, somebody beside you, because then if the shit hits the fan, you're not the only one standing there. There are other people, especially if it's somebody above you, because they go, well, I told Ryzak, my boss. So, right. So kind of deflect some of the blame. Maybe that person, and I always told my staff, if shit's going sideways, just tell me. As long as I know, I will have your back, right? Ryzak, you probably do the same thing to your employees, right? But if something goes sideways and a customer calls you yelling about something and you don't know what they're talking about, but at least if you know, you can say, yes, you know what? Anthony told me about that. This is what we're going to do. We already got a plan. We knew this was going to happen. Things like that, right? But he's young. He will learn. He will make many mistakes. Right, Zach? You and I and Anthony, we've all made mistakes early in our career, probably later on in our career too.
And that's why I'm so thankful.
Just saying.
Yeah. I'm so thankful that you accepted my invitation to come on today, because I was hoping that this would have been one of those mentoring moments. Let's call it one of those, right? Because you are, man. You're an awesome dude. And I know you didn't mean any ill will by it. Shoot. You just got caught up in the moment. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay.
Seriously. Let me ask you guys this.
Communicate. That's the lesson today.
When did you guys set this up?
I wrote him right before the show, actually. He wrote me a couple days ago to just kind of say hey to me, because I think I've said to a couple people, like, if you hear from him, like, let me know. So I don't know if he found out that way or if he just, decided he wanted to say something, because I had written him right afterwards and said, hey, man, I hope you're okay. And that's where I left it at. I was left on red. Okay. Gotcha. He left me on red while he was out trying to, what it is. And I feel partly responsible now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Because it was me.
You were responsible for everything, man.
Look, seriously. It was me that suggested late nights with Ejimix. I didn't expect him to take me so literally.
No.
Right.
I didn't expect him to say, you know what, Ryzak said late nights with Ejimix. We hanging out in the strip club. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm gone. I'm going to hang out in the strip club because Ryzak said so. F Ryzak.
Makes sense.
So I do feel partially responsible. But, while you were saying F Ryzak, Nimbus is right. This is now an F Ejimix stream.
Yeah, so, it is. Yo, I had to come on and take my licks, man. I had to take my licks because I left a terrible way, man. So I had to come in and take my licks.
Mr. Urban World was not happy about that. He said, sadly, it is. So look, he feels for you. He feels for you. And
you know what? But he's doing the man thing by coming and owning up to his mistake and standing up and coming and facing the music. He knew he was going to get lambasted by at least two people.
And that's
what
I
still have
always
no
try
skin
to
in
teach.
the game, and so I have no issue.
I try to teach my employees that. I try to teach my players that on teams that I've coached, and I try to teach my kids that every single day. You take your lick, you move on. If you sit there and you fight and you ignore it, you fight it, you lie about it, you do these things, it builds up and builds up. And when something is found out about it and you're wrong, it's so much worse. Best to just go ahead and get it over with. Yeah. Learn that. I've learned that so much in work, man. I'm telling you, just, if you did something wrong and you did something wrong, just my bad, man. I'm sorry. I got to do better, or I will do better or whatever, but just own it. Because at that point, if I'm the boss, or in my case, my kid's dad, right? And they're like, you know what, Dad? I'm sorry. I'm pissed. I'm like, why did you do that? I'm sorry. Well, shit, now it's kind of pointless to be mad. I mean, you said you're sorry. So, all right, let's just move on, where the anger will build over time.
Unless you're doing the same stuff over and over and you say sorry too much.
That's true. But no, man, I'm really glad that you reached out. I'm glad you're okay, first off, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That was important.
He did say that a number of times. He was worried about you.
You just like disappeared, and that wasn't your character. That wasn't like you.
And you know what's funny? I even hit up in the chat, so you probably seen it. I hit up damn, I was about to say I hit up the legend, and I hit up Why am I forgetting his name? My guy.
Eeyore?
Yeah. Dang. Eli been going for a minute too, actually. But
They
Eli
both
been doing some big things.
Yeah, they both was. But Eli's partying. But they both was like, yeah, we haven't talked to him. We don't know what's up with him. I was like, damn. But anyway, let's stop crying right now.
Mr. Urban World. If I was interested in subs and making a sub, I would do this on my channel and I would teach you. So but I'm not like that. So,
exactly. So I actually got legit things to talk about. So I know Ryzak.
I actually have breaking news.
Okay.
Really?
Let me ask Egypt, were you sticking around or did you need to go?
Hey man, I'm good on time if that's the thing. But I know y'all this is no yes man.
No, then no. Look, because here's the one thing. If you had to go, I was going to say, I think today what you have proven, and there's one person here that really appreciates what you've proven today, and that's that you have balls. And Anthony loves balls.
Definitely.
So there you go. And now I'm done. You can go on with whatever you were talking about.
So Jeff, if you want to go first with your breaking news, or you want me at least take one of my stories, one of the things that happened in gaming, you want me to go, or are you ready?
This is breaking gaming news.
Why is
I'm just asking if you're ready.
Of all people writing that comment again.
Yo.
Go ahead, Jeff. What's the breaking news? You got something for me to share?
I do. This was because we're doing this. We are not watching Nintendo Direct, although I had it on one of my other screens.
Right.
They have just come out and said, coming to the Nintendo Switch, a Sega controller. Wow. You're going to be able to use with your Nintendo Switch.
That's cool.
Ooh. So Nintendo supporting Sega. I know, Ryzak, you've talked about how there's different camps. You got the Stadia, you got the PlayStation, you got the whatnots, right? Yeah. And so here's Nintendo. It was just on their stream. I had to go back and pause it.
Mr. Urban World said $49.99 better be $19.99 instead.
All right, well, whatever.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Cloud Gamer 201 hit me up earlier and asked me, did I want to co-host the stream? And I was like, I'm doing a stream, and I'm not a big Nintendo fan at all. I fell off with Nintendo since the GameCube, so I was like, I won't have no excitement.
Yeah. But anyway, this was just breaking news because we've always talked about, we've talked about the different camps and why can't people just
the
play
mascots and stuff, right?
So. We've talked about this, and so here they are. They're going to support the Sega.
I love the N64 controller.
Yo, that's tight. Yo, that's tight, man.
You know what's a little sad though is that.
Good night, Lee.
Oh, good night, Lee.
Let's all say good night to Lee.
Thanks for coming.
I'm a little sad because I was more of a Genesis guy, Sega, and it's like, wow, Nintendo won. So my favorite was Sega, but Nintendo at the end won, where they have a console, they're making games. Sega just make games. Now they're gonna put some of their stuff on their platform, but it's like, wow. Now here's what I will say: I went to retro. You might like this, Jeff. I went to a retro party a couple years ago, and everything was all retro. They had N64 sitting there. You could play all this stuff. And I was like, oh, they got GoldenEye. And I'm sure I told the story before. And, dude, it was ruined my, not childhood because I'm a little bit older. But, dude, I went to play GoldenEye. I was like, what is this? That controller's terrible. Back then, it was amazing. It was terrible. I was like, how do I hold this thing? It was terrible.
EJ, are you a Nintendo guy?
Oh yeah. I thoroughly enjoy Nintendo.
When did you break into Nintendo? Was that one of your first consoles?
Oh yeah, the first console I owned was a Nintendo DS Lite, but before then I'd been playing like on the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance and all that stuff. My older cousin had one, so I'd be playing like weird Nickelodeon Danny Phantom games on his Game Boy and SpongeBob and stuff. So yeah.
Did you ever play an N64 or were you the Wii?
I played the N64. The Wii was the second console I had, but yeah.
So I know that the three of us up here, we all played GoldenEye, and I don't know Jeff's history with GoldenEye, but Anthony, I think you probably had some good multiplayer matches with GoldenEye. I know I did. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what, right now I got rid of my Switch, but if they put GoldenEye out and I could use that N64 controller, that may just be enough nostalgia to get me to buy another one.
Bro, don't do it to yourself. When I picked that controller up, I couldn't even move. remember, okay, so when we play games now, right? The left controller make you look all around, and they had it, right? The middle one was that. But remember, they had no other analog. It was that
buttons.
Up, down, left, right.
The yellow
Dude,
buttons.
I was like, what the hell? It was terrible.
I struggle with some of my retro games, especially the because remember the PlayStation 1 originally didn't have the left and the right. It just had the directionals, right? So some of the games, that's all you can use is the directionals. And I struggle with some of those retro games and doing that, right? But you know what? I still love it.
Yeah.
I still play it.
You had to
And
really
I used to have buddies over and we would play GoldenEye. And sitting in my parents' basement, we were playing GoldenEye. Yeah, we used to do that all the time. Loved it.
It was in. I'm trying to think back, like not to steal like a retro moment here, but I'm trying to think back. Was that the first split screen shooter that I played?
Well, if you don't say computer, right?
Right. No. Console.
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 Probably. I think that revolutionized shooters, man. Yeah, probably.
There may be a game in there that somebody knows that beat
No,
it.
I think
but
you're
I feel
right.
like that was the first. Or
There may have been a Star Wars that might have been a split screen, maybe.
No, but they wasn't. No. He's saying first person shooter.
Yeah, first person shooter, split screen, like couch co-op, because and I remember playing that game and being like, oh my god, this would be so great if we could play this on our own TVs together. Like we should just get all of our N64s and just link them together, and we could each have a TV. And then the internet happens because this is all pre-internet, right? So
but the TVs were big and huge and heavy. We weren't lugging those around back in the 80s, dude.
Right.
Dude, we weren't lugging those TVs around.
To think about what I played on, it was probably like well, let me see, like this much of the screen at the time. So you're all sitting real close to it, trying to see your spot. So I don't know, man. That could be enough nostalgia to get me back. I think the Sega controller is super cool, but I think Nintendo and Sega have had a little partnership going on for a while with Mario, Sonic, and the Olympics and all that. So
yeah. Sega bent the knee a long time ago. All right, so guys, a real quick story. We all like Stadia for the most part. I'm the only guy on here that only game on Stadia. Ryzak games on everything. Jeff games on anything ancient, and Idra Mix is our guest. Idra Mix, what's up with your gaming right now? Let me ask you that before I get to the story. Right,
man, I'm playing everything. I'm playing everything, man.
Did you get any new consoles yet?
No. But I'm not big on consoles anyway. I think the one console I might get, just because I haven't really been interested in getting it. Prior to now is the Nintendo Switch OLED model, so that might be the only one I purchased. But as far as like console, man, I'm all on PC, man. I've been playing every game under the sun on PC because I got this.
So you got a new PC.
Yeah.
So I built it a little bit about that because you were playing on a laptop before, right?
Oh yeah.
So you built one now. What'd you build?
You said you built it.
Yeah, I built it from the ground up. Got all the parts, ordered it, and just kind of put it together. I got a 5500 XT AMD graphics card in it. I have my CPU is a 1600 AF. Even though I should have got a 3600X, I don't know why I didn't. But I just went ahead and got picked that up, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Pretty good motherboard. I think it's the I can't think of it. It's a gigabyte motherboard though. Runs pretty well, man. I've been able to play pretty much everything with no problems, and streaming and all that's been great.
Nice.
Do you still play Stadia?
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. I actually bought before I came back, I actually bought Watch Dogs Legion because I hadn't gotten it on Stadia, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Yeah, they added a zombie mode. They added a bunch of new things.
Yeah.
What,
I'm still chugging away in it.
What are you looking forward to? What's coming next?
Oof. Gaming wise in general.
FIFA comes out in like 7 days, so I'm psyched for that. But I got Riders Republic on my list.
Riders Republic and that Tom Clancy. What's it called? The
X Defiant.
That game. Those two games are the ones that I'm looking at right now.
Cool.
I'm really looking forward to Riders Republic. When I watched Ray and Ryzak play, I was like, I'm sold. I got Ubisoft Plus anyway, but I like racing games, but I haven't found a fun racing game in years. Everything more is cater to the simulation. That's just not me. I want arcadey. I want, I want something like that.
You want to put a panda head on and get on a snowboard in a string bikini and go down the mountain.
Yeah. But I am really looking for Death Corner. Like, Jeff, what about you? What are you looking forward to coming?
Sky Climbers. The stream keys have just come out. I just got my second one today because I paid extra and I got the plushie and I got 2. So I'm going to send that over to my son and we're going to get Sky Climbers and I'm going to be playing that hopefully soon. Right. The PC beta, and then I know it's coming out to stay. Yeah,
I'm super hyped.
Said it was going to be on Stadia for beta. Then they said it's not. Now they're saying it is again. So I think Stadia changed their rules around beta. I don't think they were doing beta. But now I guess they are. They're embracing it a little bit more.
Well, I had got my launcher key, and I had actually tweeted out to them, how this is probably my most hyped game, just because. The gameplay looks great. It looks awesome. But this whole process of them, including the community, doing the Kickstarter, it's been really fun to be a part of. A very small part, but it's been fun to kind of see the process play out. So I
can't wait for my plushie. I can't wait for my plushie.
Well, think about it. A game that wasn't supposed to come to Stadia,
right? Because
the community is coming to Stadia. That's pretty
cool. Very awesome.
So let me.
I'm not going to get. Riders Republic is $80 in Canada.
Okay.
I just can't justify that at the moment. Maybe I'll play it if it goes pro at some point, but at the moment, I don't
think any Ubisoft games are going pro because they have Ubisoft Plus.
Somebody standing in traffic? Am I the only one who heard that?
I heard it before too. I didn't know who.
So listen, guys, let me bring this story up. All right, because every time I bring it up, Ryzak asks a new question. So. This is cool.
I got another question.
For all the Stadia haters, there were 16 job postings for Stadia, not Google, for Stadia. So I thought that was pretty cool.
One in Canada. Even in Canada.
I think we're past Stadia is gonna die. And I don't even hear the Stadia haters say it that much. They go into the new thing is I'm concerned, right? But 16 job postings is pretty cool, man. You're hiring 16 new people for various different jobs. That's a good thing. I'll tie it in. 11 new Samsung devices. Stadia added the Stadia app to. I mean, that also says so. Now all the S series lineups.
One of them, baby.
Oh, they added the Note series too, right? Yep. It was like the Note, yeah.
Yep.
But they did not add the Galaxy Fold 3.
They did not.
That's too new.
Yeah,
true.
Is that a game changer for you, Mr. Stadia?
I didn't get it yet. What's weird is I don't know why I've been holding off. Well, I guess I do. I have so many videos still on my phone, and I know the process is they got to take everything off your phone and put it on a new phone. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be there forever. Now it's gonna push me because my warranty ends on October 2nd.
Do you use Google Photos?
I do, but that's my issue. Right now it's paused because it said I got too much. It's like backed up, and now every time I go to delete something, it still say you gotta spend money to get more. I'm like, no, I should be able to delete and get it lower.
You gotta go empty your bin.
Yeah, they'll recommend things to free up.
You gotta go if you're deleting it's just like on PC. You gotta go delete your bin.
I know, and the thing is, so I start off. I think I said this to Ryzak, but I start off saying in the beginning. I think it was me and Ryzak. Yeah, before you came on, is that I got messed up because I was deleting stuff. Oh, Proto's my guy. I was deleting stuff and thinking I was deleting the bin, as you say, right? The backup, but it was deleting stuff off my phone. I was like, whoa. So I was losing videos because I have so many videos just sitting there and one day eventually.
Yeah, but as long as they're backed up to your Google Photos, you can delete them off your phone and then grab them from your Google Photos.
Correct. Right, but here's the problem. My thing keeps saying I'm full. And I deleted so much and still say, I'm like, yo, is there a glitch or are they just trying to get me to spend money? I deleted so much and it still says it's full.
You gotta empty your you gotta go to the website. You have to go to photos.google.com. You gotta go to trash. You gotta empty your trash. Or you gotta wait. I will teach you how to use the website one day.
I just explained to you that's what I was doing. So if you're not paying attention, that's not my fault. So let's move on because you don't pay attention. So what about New World?
If you get that to work well, that's a great way for you to transfer your phone.
But couldn't you just do the transfer at night? Couldn't you just send when you go to bed, send it up the transfer?
Go to the store,
and then while you're sleeping?
when I go to the store,
He's getting so upset.
they're gonna have to give me. They're gonna have to take my old phone because I'm using my warranty, and they're gonna have to transfer everything on the spot. So I have so much stuff.
Why?
Because I'm using my warranty. My phone's broken, or it has a couple little scratches. I'm using my warranty, right? So I don't have to pay full price. I'm gonna have to pay $199.
Hey Jeff, look at this.
Thank you.
He's backing up Jeff.
Okay, whatever. So anyway,
because he Mr. Urban World, he doesn't use a computer. He does everything from his phone. So when I tell him he should schedule tweet, I can't do it from my phone. I don't do it from the browser.
You can go into your Jeff, when you go on the app, it actually says track.
Hey man, it's going good, man.
I'm just, you do it on your phone.
I might even get me some popcorn or something. You know, just kind of chill.
Anyway, so
I will mansplain it to you later.
Whatever, man. So let me ask you guys this. I was watching somebody's stream. It might have been Cloud Nation TV. And they was talking about New World, right? So New World, they was talking about how it's not coming to Luna, and if it is, not anytime soon. Also, they were saying that it's gonna be crazy, right? That first of all, it keep getting delayed. And then second of all, it's a game made by Amazon Studios that's not coming to Luna. So somebody said in the chat, imagine if a game made by Google Stadia wasn't coming to Stadia. Everybody will flip out. But I was like, that is kind of crazy because it's made by Amazon Studios and it's not going to actually come to Luna.
Did you play it? I know you didn't play it, but I'm going to ask you anyway. No. Did you play it?
No, I don't download things.
I know. Jeff, did you play it?
Which one? What are we talking about?
New World?
New World.
I did not.
Massive multiplayer.
Agemix, did you play New World?
Not yet.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah. I know what's up with it.
So I actually...
Where would I have played it?
You would have played it through Steam. You would have had to get a beta key.
Yeah.
So I actually got a beta key. It was I saw Dr. Spaceman playing it on a Friday night. He was telling me that I could still get a beta key, so I applied for it. I got my email late Friday night. So I woke up Saturday morning, I downloaded it, I took my son to hockey, came home, and I played it Saturday night. And let me tell you, it's going to be a popular game because there's a lot of people that play MMOs, and everybody always wants to try the new MMO. It is a very pretty game. It's a very good game. But as somebody that loves MMOs and loves RPGs and plays these things, it's still not better than World of Warcraft. And I will challenge anybody on that.
But you probably
the difference in it is that you have to pay to play World of Warcraft, and once you buy New World, you're gonna, you don't have to pay the subscription, right? So, as far as the game itself, it's okay. It's okay. It's very hyped up, and so you're seeing a lot of people that are very hyped up about it, being very upset because it's not going to be perfect the way that they want it. Man, what game has? Let me ask you this question. It's kind of related, but it's going to take us a little bit away if we go too long. What game recently has not been hyped up and disappointed at launch? And I'll wait.
Hold on, what game wasn't hyped up?
What game has been hyped up but hasn't been a disappointment at launch in the past year and a half?
I was gonna say Kena, but Kena wasn't really hyped up, but people love it.
Cyberpunk was hyped up.
Yep, that was disappointment.
Right? Outriders was hyped up.
That other kids looking game with the little cats or whatever, that was hyped up to the moon because it wasn't coming to Stadia and was bad. People didn't receive it that well. You know what I'm talking about? The like cat looking dude fighting. It came out. No. Came out for GFN as far as cloud services. You was a cat. Your character was a cat, little big head cat. I kept calling it the kids game. Eli called it the kids game. It was real popular, and then it got really bad scores. See, there you go. Don't even remember the damn name.
There's nothing.
If I said the name, you'd be like, oh.
So I know there's a lot of people that are defending Amazon right now because New World's not coming to Luna day one. They're like, oh, well, they said that it probably wasn't going to during launch, but they're talking about controller compatibility, so it's inevitable. Nobody said it's inevitable. Not when Luna came out and tweeted and said, for the time being, it's not going to be there.
Right.
You probably won't see it for a while, is what Amazon said. So,
and controller support for PC.
Right. But, they've still got their games division, so they're better. It's an Amazon game. Amazon still makes games. What Amazon game in the past 12 years has come out that's been decent? Or which one has actually made it to the finish line?
I didn't want to ask that. I didn't want to, Ryzak, I don't even want to ask that. I want to ask what Amazon game came out and is on Luna. How about you tell me that? We make it simplified.
I don't know. Maybe somebody knows, but I don't know.
It's zero.
Okay. There you go. And I just had Amazon. I got an email from Luna that said, you canceled your beta. Would you please tell us why? I mean, I was honest. You don't have what I want. So there you go.
I hear a lot of people saying it's pretty good though. A lot of people are saying like Dr. Spaceman was like he really liked it. I never been.
Well. You played it with me last week. We played it together.
What, the couch co-op thing?
Yeah, I mean, but it was still Luna. I mean, it loaded well and it streamed well.
I'm talking about New World. People are saying they like New World. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, like you gotta stop and think about this. And this isn't any disrespect to Dr. Spaceman at all. Just in general, whenever there's something new as content creators and as streamers, everybody is, when they get excited about something, they're all in. And they want to stream it and they want to play it and they want to do everything with it. It could be a shit game, but because they're excited about it, they're hyping it up and they want to do it, and there can be no wrong with it. I'm not saying that's what he's doing. Please, Dr. Spaceman, don't watch us and think I'm talking shit about you because I love you.
And also, I'll say this: I think especially because it's a beta, right? Because you didn't pay no money for it,
and so you didn't see the full product either,
right?
My dislike with it, the one thing that I disliked with it, the second that I turned it on, with World of Warcraft, it is a complete open world MMO. You can go everywhere. You can go through bushes. You can go through trees. Like, you can go everywhere. You can climb up the sides of mountains. You can do this. At least in the beginning part that I was in with New World, doing the tutorial part of how you start all games, there was like designed paths that you could go on in certain places where you couldn't step over a log, or so you'd have to go down to the end and then cut up into your open world. I like to be able to go wherever I want. In real life, that's what I can do.
But maybe they wanted you for the tutorial. Maybe they wanted you to do it a certain way just to get used to it. They didn't want you wandering off in the bushes with some girl like Elijah Mix would do.
And you know what? Like Elijah Mix would do. That sounds like nitpicking to me, Ryzak. I can't walk over a log.
Yeah, it's not a nitpick though. To be fair, like I mean, I feel like that could be the point with the tutorial. Like tutorials, they're gonna set you. They're not gonna let you go off the path with tutorials.
They want you to complete certain tasks. You know how to do it, so that way when they open it up, you're good to go. So I could, from a developer point of view, I could see them forcing you down a path to make sure you learn the things they want you to learn, so you will have a better gaming experience and not be frustrated with the game 10 minutes later because you're off goofing around.
What do you say, Age Mix?
Yeah, also it's in beta though, so it's like, they're probably not gonna let you do too much, but also, to be fair, to Ryzak's point, right? On top of that, I mean, I feel like games now, there's a certain expectation that we have when we play video games at this point. If it's an MMO and we're used to the legendary, World of Warcraft and what you're able to do, and really MMOs in general, most MMOs allow you to just kind of do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like most open world MMOs, right? So it's like, it's kind of weird that that's not something that's not there right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of odd.
And is he comparing a new game in beta to a game that's been around for a couple of years?
Years.
It's not like 20 years. Like 25
years, bro. Years, man.
Yeah, probably 25. My bad.
Obviously, there's many things that can be said, but to your comment of, am I nitpicking? Everybody's so critical of everything. Why can't I be?
Oh, I'm just saying. I mean,
there
you go.
Everybody's critical of what Stadia does. Then and they tell you, you can still be a fan and be critical. I'm probably still going to buy New World and I'm probably going to play it, but I can still have, that opinion about it. It's to me, it's not in a conversation of best MMO of all time or anything. I mean, it's a good game. It looks good. It's got a good system to it. It feels good on the controller, or I mean, it feels good on the mouse and keyboard. I'll be interested to see how they do it with the controller, because it was very difficult for Elder Scrolls Online to go to controller. They had a system. They tested a system on how they were going to do the wheel of the thumbsticks to be able to do your items and things.
You know, it's crazy. When I did my show, the Gamer Talk now with all the PlayStation and Xbox guys, I was trying to explain that to them. I was like, dude, because they was talking about console versus PC. I was like, when they take a PC game and put it on console, they was like, it's pretty much the same thing. I was like, no, it isn't. They literally got to change the game so much. Like you just said, making wheels. A PC got how many keys, right?
Hotkeys.
So they got to. Right, and you could the way the game is designed, you could quickly just start typing, and you can't do that on a console.
You can get a damn mouse now with like 37 buttons on it, and you can program your mouse buttons to do what you want it to do. So Jeff's probably got one.
So it's,
but no, that is cool. It's gonna be interesting to see if they do put it on Luna. I think that would be a huge win for them if they do. I think that would bring a lot of people to the subscription, because
here's the question.
My computer ran hot when I was playing it, man. I'm not gonna lie. My computer was working. Okay.
And that's just the beta. Now here's the question, Ryzak. I personally think if they want a big win, if they want to slap Stadia around, if they want to be like GFN, it gotta be included in your subscription. Now, maybe this Luna subscription, because it's in beta, is $5.99. Maybe it might go up to $9.99. I don't know. But if they can make, because again, they don't have a paid system. They only got a subscription, and they got channels. So how you gonna buy it, right? But if they want to say, you know what, we made this groundbreaking game, they're gonna make money from PC people. But if you have a Luna subscription, New World is included.
Yeah, that would be a huge marketing win for them, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it would. So for the people to say, but Luna is not afraid to lose money like Stadia did. They decided to stop making games. Luna lost money, 500 million on the Crucible, but they're still making games. Well, let them put their money where their mouth is and make New World included. That would be the talk of the town.
It's not a bad argument, man. It's really not. And I think that's a lot of people's feelings, whether they're vocal about it or not. But again, I'm still going to buy it. I'm still going to play it. But if it becomes a game that I see myself playing for a long time, and Luna comes out and is like, yo, like you said, you get a New World with a subscription, $5.99 a month would be, I think that'd be fair to pay. I mean, I used to pay I think it was $14.99 when I was playing WoW.
I'm gonna put my dog out real quick, right?
No, you're good. So
she's looking at me like
to play that, I think $5 would be worth it a month, and then you're actually paying to play that game more than once. So awesome. I know Crow, I know Crow, you're here, but Proto is what I was trying to say. He was watching that Nintendo Direct earlier. He said on one of these, if you missed it, a bunch of info with Splatoon, the controllers, and he said coming
out with a movie.
Well, he said there's a new cloud game coming to the Switch. Did you guys hear about that? I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, I know what it is. Well, right now they got 3, right? They got Control, they got Hitman. Is it only 2 or is it 3? Or maybe it's only 2. Control and Hitman.
I think it's only 2.
Okay. And Mr. Urban World, I don't have as much money as you, so I didn't pre-order the AR glasses. I'm sorry, but they do look radical, and I did show them to my son and got him hyped about them. So, but he was like,
the game in Cyborg is up in here, man. I
can't play Beat Saber on them.
I said, I'm sure there's a way. I'll ask Mr. Urban World. Yes, I saw. I'm getting there. You're talking about your controller support issues, Steam input complaint. Anthony didn't list the link to his membership on his video. Get it together, man.
Oh, damn. Wait. If you're on my video, that means you're on my channel, and it's on my channel.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. He says now he's hunting for the link. So,
Right, Zach, can you throw my screen up?
Yep. I'm back. We got Ray is here. Ray says the king is back. Hi to Ray. Hi, Ray. Ray, so love. Ray's ready for streaming tonight. Let's play it, baby. Let's do it. I'm ready too. Easy Mix, if you're around later, we're going to be playing some games.
Okay.
Ray saying hi to everybody. Whoops. Luna lost money on their games. It's separated from Amazon games. Ray. Nope, not on your channel. Eli Levy's in the house. You just said, where's Eli been?
Snap. Yo, we got King and Eli.
Dang. All right, Jeff, here you go.
So here you go. You were asking about the
Are those the cloud games?
yeah, Nintendo Switch Online.
So I know about that. I know about Nintendo Switch Online. So is that cloud based, or is that just that? Are those games that they're adding to the old school?
Yeah, I don't think it's cloud based because they don't have both the cloud games they have
things you can download. So I remember I was there for the NES one and the SNES one before I sold it when the SNES ones first dropped. So now it looks like they're doing a Nintendo 64 one, which is amazing, but I don't see
Eli. I'm doing great.
Put GameCube on there yet, right?
No, that would be next.
Okay,
that would be next.
Man, I'm so done with old
games.
Eli
said, "Answer me. How are you guys doing?"
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Man.
I'm doing great, Eli.
And then Switch Online N64 is not cloud-based. It's all emulated locally. Let me get the title for the game. All right.
I have one last game to talk about for Stadia. That was a little bit of controversy.
Okay. Eli, we are not only supporting GFN. What are you talking about?
Right. So, Ejmace, did this just turn to the Cloudians? Cloudian cast?
So I should have mentioned that earlier. You haven't been doing the Cloudians either. What have you guys done?
Man.
We've talked about it. Eli's out here partying and living his life right now. We were kind of on the same wave.
You were trying to be like Eli. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what. He was like, the hair, man, just grow it out. You get all the girls, man. That's it, man. That's it. But we've talked about it. Eli, he's busy with college and stuff like that, which I totally get in doing college too. So we're trying to figure it out. Me and Legend, we have actually done a few streams on Twitch. So we're working on some stuff. So
the thing is, Eli looked like Michael Jackson. You look like Jermaine Jackson.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That might be a little old for him.
Or
who's Michael Jackson?
Or what's all? Or I mean, all I gotta do is get me a little, give me some relaxer, and I'm Michael Jackson and Thriller, and I'm straight. There you go.
Proto said it's called Dying Light 2 Cloud Edition. Have you ever played Dying Light?
Yeah, the first one.
Phenomenal zombie game. So that's pretty cool.
Add a first-person zombie game with parkour. There you go.
Yep, exactly. When you're the zombie, when you're that one dude, you're kind of like Spider-Man, swinging across.
Yeah.
Did you see Eli's question?
What? How are we doing?
He said, "No, Ryzak. What is happening with folks only supporting GFN?"
Oh yeah, you've been gone for a little. That's been going on for a little bit. Well, you know what it is? They kind of got poached though. Let me say this: they kind of got poached. GFN is strategic. They actually contact people.
They're paying people.
They're approaching people. Yeah, they came to them and said, "Hey, you get your T-shirt, water bottle." And so it's no different than Stadia Source turning to GSN.
They've reached out to certain British people who turned them down even.
Absolutely, because we found that out last week.
Stadia wasn't supporting people like GSN, and so some people bit GFN. My bad. So some people bit it. Some people say, you know what? Listen, they're going to support us. They're going to give us T-shirts, water bottles. Look at Vet. Vet had they contacted him and he started streaming for them, and his laptop broke. They sent him a new, not a laptop, but whatever you want to call it.
Like a Chromebook and a MacBook.
Yes. They sent it to him for free because he said he couldn't stream.
You see that comment right there?
Should we all get a haircut? Like, can I do my hair like that?
Wait, are you serious? Like an actual haircut? Or like a little trim?
Dying Light was amazing.
Yeah.
Is that all product? How does it do that? Can I?
What, my?
It's like the best.
It was twisted up, and when I untwisted it, kind of.
Yeah, you guys never played Mirror Edge? He popped up. Mirror's Edge was ahead of his time a little bit. It was Dying Light before Dying Light, but had no zombies.
Yeah.
Mirror's Edge.
Who turned them down? It was last week's guest on our show, Cloud Gaming Dad.
Yep.
You weren't supposed to tell him. You were supposed to make him go watch last week's show.
Well, he's a busy guy.
But honestly, think about that.
Gaming Dad said, "I cannot be bought."
That is so crazy. Well, no, like on the top of the other thing, real quick, like I feel like GFN's doing what State should have been doing. Like they should have been doing that.
Well, you know what? I'll say this. I think nowadays, yes, right? Me, I'm old school, right? So me, I never asked for Sony to inbox me because I was streaming. I never cared that when I was playing 360 games, Microsoft had to hit me up. So I think the younger generation, it does make sense. They're more, I need info. Oh, you making a game? When is it coming out? When are you developing it? How many, I'm 45, right? So for me, I go to the GameStop, or I'll take it back to y'all, the Electronics Boutique or Babbage's, right? GameStop before it was called GameStop, Babbage's. Electronics Boutique is no longer existing. I used to go there and be like, hey, when's the game coming out? They pull out the little folder, flipping through it. It says to be determined. Oh well, I guess I'll come back next week. Call on phone. Y'all know yet? It says the tentative date is October something. Nowadays, we need to know. And so then it goes into content creation. I need a water bottle. They should give me a t-shirt. He got in the background a book bag that says whatever company. Why can't I? So for me, I'm like, bro, I woke up one day and said, you know what? I want to make content about my platform I like. I didn't wake up and say, I'm entitled because I make content, so Stadia should do something for me. Where do you get that at? But that's the way it goes.
My perspective on it is not that I get what you're saying. I think that's definitely a perspective for me, though. It's not even that. I was just thinking from a marketing standpoint. It's like how GFN is doing. Like it's like they're really reaching out to content creators, and that's an incentive, for them to market their product for them. It's like for Stadia, it's one of those things where like the thing with Stadia is tough because like we were all there for the launch of Stadia, and we were also all there for all the hate that Stadia got. And it was a slow burn. It was like for 3 months. I'll never forget those first 3 months. I was hyping up Stadia so much. I was excited about it because, I love technology. So I was hyping it up. I was marketing it just because I loved the concept of it so much. Right?
Keep that energy right there because that's exactly what I was going to say. And we all got Stadia and saw how awesome it was. And so we were just doing it on our own. We were just talking about how great it was.
Sony can pay me to play PlayStation 1. I'll take a PlayStation 1 shirt. Sony should be paying me to play my PlayStation 1 and 2.
Yeah, man. We didn't require that from the jump. We just did it because we loved it. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, the reality is, they had to do those 2 big campaigns when they're going out and talking to all these big content creators to do things, right? I think the way I kind of like how GFN is doing it though, because they're tackling the people who are diehard or have the potential to be diehard, because I think that's kind of our thing right now. Like we're all diehard Stadia fans, but then you got people who are like, oh, GFN's giving us t-shirts and water bottles and stuff like that. That's a support as a content creator that you kind of want to see. You don't need it, but even if it's just like a DM, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you're doing good. That's a support that some content creators need to kind of feel like they're doing something, So, I mean,
I think what Eli said was a good point, and no slight on Stadia vet, right? But Eli said he's a sellout, no cap. If you're diehard one thing, and then it takes somebody to slide you a $20 bill. Now, hear me out. I'm not telling you not to take money or a t-shirt or water bottle, because I believe, who am I to tell you not to make money? It's like when Microsoft or Sony, right? People mad. Well, why did they have to get Spider-Man and not allow anybody else to get Spider-Man for Marvel Avengers? Said, bro, if I could pull that out that Trump card in my back pocket, how to do it is business. Businesses are made to make
player, hate the game, right?
However, don't get mad if somebody call you a sellout. Yeah. Because you was one thing, rah, and now you on that. So like Eli, he's been gone.
But people have families to support. And if somebody is going to pay them to do something, then who are we? Sell out, no sell out. Everybody's got to pay the bills.
Right. Now, let's be clear. They're not giving people money.
Hold on. Please hold on real quick. Anthony, who is the one person that you thought would have been fantastic for this show?
What, originally?
When we talk about the trolling and everything like that, who's the one person that gave you an idea to do this show? Who's the one person that was an inspiration to you, and you said you would be scared to have him on this show?
Oh, Eli.
Eli!
What is his face, man? Put on a shirt, Eli.
He's got clothes on.
Yeah, that I did say that. I was like, listen, man, I don't think we could really listen. Now Ryzak done watered down the show. We need Eli to help us out, man. You see my man Eli in the comment? He said, my man's a sellout, no cap. That's what I'm talking about. He ain't bite no tongues. Or that's his opinion. Fight him on it.
You want to chain that, man? Eli got the chain on now. Hold on.
Bro, I'm about to take my shirt off.
Can't hear you, Eli.
I'm telling you.
Nope.
I got muscles too.
Right?
Oh, dang.
I'm going to take my shirt off, man. Come on.
Man,
look, Jeff's taking his shirt off.
A damn KFC in here with all these chicken wings. Look at this. I can't hear you, Eli.
We can't hear you, Eli.
He said, hold on. He's coming.
Hold on.
Guys,
all right,
Ryzak.
one of the things is he made a comment, and I'm going to let him talk about what he's doing too, so we'll give Eli a chance to shout himself. Nope, cool. Nothing yet. Keep working on it. We'll just continue to look at you like you're laying on your bed.
Yeah.
Look, it looks like he's singing. It looks like he's serenading.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You can hear us?
He can hear us.
You know what could have happened? Eli, hear me out. Just jump out and jump back in. Well, now it says muted. Yeah, he could have. I think what he did is sometimes with this, if you get on and then change something after you're on, it messes you up. So if he keep his mic corrected,
I'm only playing shirts and skins if there's females, and I'm the shirts.
It said that I couldn't unmute his mic because it wasn't connected. So maybe he's gonna fix that real quick. Eli, jump back in and we'll get you back in here. But you were gonna go somewhere and I interrupted you. So go ahead.
Who, me?
I don't know. Whoever was talking, and
let me talk about a game before he comes back.
I was just saying that certain people, everybody has a family to support.
Yes.
Certain people have other, we, the three of us, I don't know about we have jobs, but if we didn't have jobs, if content creation was a source of income, and somebody came to you. Cowboy, if you didn't have your job and if your wife was off because of the foot injury thing, please don't show it again. If somebody came to you and said, we're going to pay you X, and that's enough to help you cover your mortgage, let's just say you probably would think about doing it.
Okay, first of all, they're not actually getting money. That's why I made sure I said T-shirt and water bottles. Their GFN ain't paying nobody cash. They're just giving them extra incentives. They ain't paying their bill.
Real quick.
I don't know that. I don't know that. So.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But I will say,
hear me now?
Got you now.
Yeah, we hear you.
Nice.
Go ahead. Real quick, let Ejimix finish saying what he was saying.
Well, I will say, hey, my PC just broke down. But if Stadia said, hey, we got you, and they sent me a key for Olympic Games, it was like, I couldn't stream it though. But if they said, hey, I mean, I was already a fan. I was doing it without any incentive. I didn't need them to tweet at me or anything. I was just doing it because I loved it. But I mean, I have to say, I can't. Yeah, sell out, but I can't blame anybody for taking the opportunity, because if they would have sent me a PC or a laptop or the means to get it, I would have took it off rip. I love doing this anyway.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
And I still would have turned around if Stadia died tomorrow. I would have been like, yeah, hey, this is how I really feel about Stadia. I loved it, but if it's gone, it is what it is. I still would have kept it 100%. But I mean, some people, they'll go all in and they'll be die hard even when the platform has flaws. But people like me and Eli, hey, give me that laptop. I'm gonna still tell you when you're wrong, So I mean, there's a spectrum to everything.
Eli has a little bit of stuff going on right now too. I don't know if you guys saw this.
I mean, what I gotta say, I might have an NDA. I am going to IO Interactive's headquarters. They invited me to come on Tuesday, and I'm just gonna be honest with them. I love them. I love the games they make. But if they're just going to make shit like they do right now, I'm just gonna say, yo, fuck you guys. You need to improve. Even if they give me like an RTX 3090, I'm just gonna be honest with them, because let's say GFN comes to me and says,
"You never disappoint me."
No. Let's say GFN comes to me and says, "Yo, we're giving you an RTX 3090. You gotta talk positive about our stuff." I'm just gonna say, no, I'm not a sellout. I'll be honest. I have my audience. I'm not going to sell out, man. I'm going to criticize the things you are doing. I'm just going to be honest with my audience. If there's some flaws in your business model, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Like, for instance, right now, you got to pay in order to play games you already own. that doesn't make any sense to me. I know that's their business model. You have to pay like what, $10 a month.
$10.
You don't get the access to any
My
games.
same argument, Eli.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
My same argument. And again, not everything's for everybody, right? So it's good that we have all of this variety, but don't just continue to say that one thing's better while putting down the other one when there's people that are opposite in their feeling about that, right? And then you want to call me out, or not me personally, but you want to call people out for believing what they believe. 2 shoes, 2 feet, put a shoe on each one. You're fine.
Here's a little controversy. Wait, Eli, is that it? You want to say anything else? What's up, man? We haven't seen you forever. What's going on?
I mean, I can talk more if you guys want. I just came home from a party, like from a university. We have like a Thursday bar every Thursday. So right now I just came home and I checked YouTube and I saw, hey, Ryzaks live. Let me go ahead and check what he's doing. And then I
He's
saw
my guy, Eli. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, even though I haven't been done anything with the SPCN or stuff, but I've been checking your stuff, like lurking and stuff.
Good.
Yeah, and
I still got your spot on the schedule, and it says Eli will let me know. So it's still there, just saying he will let me know. Live your life, man.
GameStop was called Funcoland, but before Funcoland, it was also 2 other companies that merged into one, and one of those was Starland. There you go, Mr.
I mean, I would love to begin streaming again, but like I have to study all the time.
Yeah.
And when I have time, I'm just going to like speedrun a little, maybe a contract thing, record it and post it, and like get 1,000 views.
So let me ask you this, Eli. So are you saying you don't like Hitman 3? I thought you liked it.
I mean, it has its flaws. I love the game. I have been playing Hitman since Hitman Contracts. It's amazing, but like it has flaws, and that's also one of the things I'm going to be honest with the developers on Tuesday, because they value speedrunners' perspective, because I'm like one of the most advanced gamers.
Cool,
yeah.
World record holder here.
Hey, I want to say this, Eli. I remember the Stadia Bash came up, and you was like, I don't stream. I said, bro, nobody's going to watch me. I said, we're going to watch you. No. I said, bro, come on. Yo, stream. And you blew everybody away with your.
Exactly.
That still was the talked about stream, man.
Exactly. That's why I'm forever grateful. I had like 0 subscribers, and now I'm like, let me just double check. I believe I'm at 260 now. Yeah, I'm at 262. It's like insane to think about that you did all of this thanks to you guys.
Yeah, man. Well, we're a team at the end of the day. And Spectre's back. Listen, he's the guy with the original vision. He had stuff too. His family got COVID. He's been gone. Like the ghost, he's really been gone. But he just recently came back. His laptop broke. You name it, he's been having issues. Just have to say I've been holding it down by myself. When Stadia Vet decided to leave, I was here. When Ray decided to do, I don't know what the hell is Ray doing, beating his kid. I don't know. But I'm still here running things. Well, everybody's coming back. Then let's go, baby. So we're going to plan to do a bash soon. It's going to be amazing.
Ray just said IOI headquarters just called him. They said, don't fucking come, Eli.
That's kept.
And Mr. Urban World up here says he has to disagree with the pay-to-play games we own. Some people cannot afford PCs and need cloud service. That's a great way for people that don't have PCs to play. So GFN definitely works for that. For sure.
That's true.
Yep.
Or you could get Shadow.
And then there are others who never own a PC.
Eli, hopefully they're not like a certain gaming company that's 2 letters long. That if you go to meet them in person and you criticize their game, you are cut off and they will never talk to you again. And they block you on everything and basically blacklist you.
Nah. IO Interactives, they're cool guys. I mean, in the speedrun community, I mean, Frozy7, he was about to test back in 2016 the pro mode of Hitman, and he just gave them honest answers, and they're still in pretty good contact because they value your feedback, because you're a speedrunner, you're an advanced player, you know the mechanics in and out, and yeah, they value it. I'm just so happy that there is a company that values your thoughts.
Let me say something to you here, Eli, okay? Because Anthony's trying to, hey, what's up, bud? Good to see you. My son just got home. I haven't seen him in like 3 days. He's now staying after school for all the sporting events because he's trying to be cool. So, Eli, trying to be like Eli. I've been watching too much Eli streams, Ejimix streams. I think Eli owes me, some kind of a pat on the back or a kudos or something, because I was able to watch his speedrun stream during the Summer Community Championship and literally take like 3 hours to practice it and turn in a time that was like 40 seconds slower than his. So I feel like I'm the awesome gamer here, Eli, because I don't play it nearly as much as you, and I almost did what you did. So
No. I respect that you did that, but if I be completely honest, the strategy and the guidelines that was laid out for the Summer Community Championship, it was pretty easy. If you really want to have my appreciation, watch my Miami speedrun and try to replicate what I did.
All right.
I'll give you forever my.
All right. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna right here, right now. You're hearing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna practice. I don't know when I'm gonna practice it, and I don't know when I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna
3 years from now.
I'm gonna do it. No, it's not gonna be 3 years. It might be like a month, but I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna send you that video, and then you're gonna
try to do it. You're gonna try to do it.
I'm gonna
attempt to do it.
Hey,
real quick.
Wait. Do you guys want me to put on a shirt, or is this like?
Yes.
No, it's
Eli, you're like Fabio right now. This is fantastic.
You could keep it. You could stay to where you are, man. This is no yes man. All right.
I didn't think Ejimix was wearing a shirt for a while either, and then he brightened up his lights. So
yeah.
Hey, Bruce said any AOE 4 love. What's AOE 4?
Age of Empires 4.
Okay,
I believe it's releasing in October. I think there's some stuff that was announced about it, but I'm not sure.
Age of Empires haven't had a game in like 15 years, and they're planning to release a new game.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to respond to Ray in his dumb comments.
What is it? This one? Ray doing yo mama. That's what he's been. Anthony,
so
making you do my SBCN work. He's calling himself Big Pimpin'.
Anyways, let me bring up the last game I got on the list. The game Chorus. So it's a little controversy because the company who the developer said yes, it will be on Stadia. Here's what's cool about this game. When everybody was like, will Stadia be next gen? We don't know. Chorus was the very first game that was shown to be on next gen, and it was also shown that it had a Stadia logo. So people was like, oh, I guess Stadia will be next gen. Now, the company came out and said back then it will have ray tracing for Stadia, but now they actually deleted that statement. And so there's, it doesn't show that. So that was the saving grace that people was like, oh, ray tracing is coming soon, because Chorus, I believe, is coming out December something. So now it's no longer said,
December 3rd. Yeah, they just tweeted it today that they're coming out December 3rd. And
okay.
And it will be on Stadia.
Right, but now it's no more mentions of ray tracing. So it's a space game. You fly in a spaceship, dog fights, blah blah blah. So game looks cool if you're into that type of stuff. And the ray tracing, I personally don't care. So my question is for you guys: does this bother you that they said ray tracing was coming, is not coming? And are you into ray tracing? Is a deal breaker. Go ahead.
I don't have my panties in a wad about GFN, because it really does. It means nothing to me. You guys know that. I don't care about all that stuff. I just want to play.
Gotcha. What about you, Ejimix? Ray tracing?
I mean, to be fair, I don't really care. I mean, I think games are at a point where they're just gonna kind of look good regardless. I mean, yeah, you got factors like your monitors and things like that, but generally, like, they're gonna look good anyway. I mean, ray tracing is for those who are just like, big resolution heads and want to see all the individual pixels and all that BS. But anyway, like, as far as like the most I care about this, I mean, I think it'll be a pretty interesting game, or a pretty cool game for a niche crowd. But I think the most interesting part about this is just simply the game being enabled, or ray tracing being enabled on the game, on Stadia in December. So I mean, that would be pretty cool to see.
Well, no. The issue is it's not. They deleted where it said it was going to be ray tracing. Now it's not.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. When they start deleting tweets and stuff, that means Stadia wasn't ready for them to, disclose that information. At least in my opinion, I think it's coming. I think Stadia. I mean, we know that Stadia, they're not talking about like what's going on their servers anymore. But maybe possibly between here and now, they'll say, they might come out with something like maybe, we always hype up the anniversary, even though we know they're more than likely not going to do anything. But maybe between here and now, they'll be like, and hey, now Stadia is now next gen. Probably not, but maybe they'll say it's next gen and it supports ray tracing. In the first game that will support ray tracing is Chorus, and that would be a thing. So more than likely, when you start getting into deleting tweets, that's because some information was disclosed that they didn't want to be disclosed yet, or it's possibly not ready. But if Chorus already said that, they know they're working on the game, that ray tracing is there. More than likely, it's on the platform. Stage is not ready to disclose it.
Yeah.
All right. Eli,
you got your hand up for a minute there.
Yeah. Do you guys remember all the rumors about Stadia Gen 2? They originated from the developers of Chorus. So I highly doubt, as EJMask says, that it's not going to have ray tracing support. Let's say maybe it's not going to have ray tracing support at launch, but I'm really excited for it. I care about ray tracing and high quality myself because, we play the games either for the gameplay or for the way it looks. Like, for instance, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it was like a game when it launched. It has like a cool gameplay, but like the graphics, they were amazing, and that's what kept me playing through the campaign and like finish it. So I think that ray tracing might be a key factor for some people, like enthusiasts, but other people, they're just playing it for the gameplay. And if I'm being completely honest with you, Chorus is like a meh game. It's like you're playing in a spaceship and you're going around in a spaceship and shooting people. Pew, pew, pew. It doesn't get that interesting.
Yeah.
Don't ever say that to people who used to play Star Fox.
Yeah. Everybody had a fit about Ark and saying Ark's unplayable because it's not 60 F. I had no issues with it.
Ark put out a PC patch that corrected.
Oh yeah, we gotta
Stadia.
bring that up. Damn, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And then what was the other one? Oh, I just got an alert on my phone while we were on the show that Ember has actually officially released as a full game now, version 1.0. So Ember on Stadia was just like a
early access.
Early access, right? So it wasn't a complete game. Well, now they've actually made it the complete game, and if you own it, you have the complete game. So it's not everybody's game, but it's cool.
Correction: Ember full releases on Stadia next month.
Oh, it told me that it was fully released right now. I just got that alert on my phone.
I spoke with Original Penguin, which is also mentioned in the credits for Ember. Mm-hmm. He told me that it's releasing a month after all the other platforms.
Interesting.
Maybe they upped it.
Mm-hmm. But it is interesting because it was actually an alert from my Stadia app, Eli.
Oh, perfect.
So
maybe they were just
I should have screenshotted it just now. I wonder if anybody else is going to get that because it was from the Stadia app, almost like I had a message or something, and it said Ember is now released version 1.0. So check your Stadia notifications for your app and see if you guys see anything. But yeah,
Ryzak, show this image. When I can get, I'm getting it. I'm working on it, dude.
Ryzak, show this image that I'm not ready to show.
There, I'm ready.
There you go. Yeah.
There you
it says
go.
Check out the new content now.
That's perfect. So they were faster than anticipated.
But that's kind of cool because they use Stadia as like their platform to push it first, right? So that's cool.
You know what's cool is when Stadia Dad, Lee had his 24-hour stream. He played Ember, and I actually played with him. And man, I played it a long time ago, and didn't play it again. I think you played it one time, Ryzak. Yeah. Man, I had a lot of fun.
It's a silly little game, man.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. We was rescuing the people and all that stuff. I was like, man, I had a lot of fun with it.
Yo, on another note, what is happening with Mafia, man? When is it coming?
I don't know.
Yo, who knows, man? I was convinced that Ark was never coming on Stadia, man. So I don't know what's going on with Mafia, dude.
That wasn't
Is it just like a Rickroll? Is it just like a Rickroll?
Well, let me ask you this: Mafia, this is what the older games supposed to be coming. It's not new, right?
Yeah. No, it's Mafia Definitive Edition. It's like the older games remade.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm the worst, man. I don't care about old games. Like I live in the future. Like you give me something new. So my thing is this. And I say this a lot, and I want to repeat it. The biggest word in life for me is the word interest. It's not love. It's interest, right? It's interest. So my thing is this. I'm a gamer's gamer, and I'm an adult, and I have money. If I ever wanted a game, trust me, I paid for it, and I had it. If I didn't buy a game, it just didn't interest me enough, and I kind of moved on. So unless somebody be like, I'm telling you that game is amazing, like, bro, I seen the trailers. I pay attention to different games. I would have seen the trailer. So for me, I'm always like, what's new? What's the next coming game that's going to sway me away? Plus, because of Destiny, now I'm the guy that just want one game that I could play forever. I love live service, right? Where some people don't. So for me, I feel like I want to have that main chick, which is my live service game, Marvel Avengers. And I want to have the little girls I flirt with on the side, which is the Stadia Pro games. But I have yet to see a game where I'm like, dude, I got to buy a PlayStation 5 or I got to buy an Xbox or I got to. So when people bring up stuff like Mafia, I'm like, when did that come out? Because I didn't care about it back then. Ark, when is it coming? I didn't care about Ark when it was on PlayStation. So I don't know. So, but that's just me.
I'm going to buy a PS5 when Gran Turismo 7 comes out.
I don't care about that either.
You're trash. Well, let me say, I know that we could keep going for hours and hours and hours probably, but we got to get wrapped up here because I will stream in a little bit, but we're not quite there. Ejimix, man, back from booty holes. I almost feel bad that I talk bad about you now, like seriously, because had I known that was the excuse, man, I'm just going to be honest, I'd have been proud of you. It would have been like a crowning moment of my streaming era.
I would have been mad at him.
Ejimix passed me up for a good time, man. I can't be mad at that. Anthony, come on in the show. You can come play and get whooped by Dr. Spaceman.
I would have been mad at him. I'd be like, bro, get your priorities together. If you look me in the eye and say you coming on the show, then you tell that chick, I'm going to see you around. Look, I'm going to go in there and whoop this bum, Dr. Spaceman, baby, don't worry. I'm going to see. Well, actually, you said you're trying to. Well, you know what? I give him. Listen, he said he tried to mess with her earlier.
What would have been better is if he would have done
to be
the
there
show
on time. So
if he would have done,
I planned on being on time, man.
he was like this. He could have just done one of these. Yeah, Ryzak, that answer is true. Yeah. That would have been even better. I'm just saying. No offense to anybody. Eli, man, you've been gone for, I feel like, a long time too. I kind of feel like you guys linked up and did partying together for the past couple of months or something.
Yeah, we were on something, man.
It's good to see you again. You actually sound different to me. You sound like, I don't know, man. You sound a little bit more manly.
I think his balls dropped finally.
I'm telling you.
Are you like 12 now? No, he must be like 13 now.
Sounds a little different.
Nah, I mean, I'm turning 20 in like next month. So it's going to be cool.
Hold on, is this the first time you said your age? Is this the first time you released your age?
No, he told.
I have been honest about everything.
Oh, that was Sammy that never told how old he was.
I have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
My birthday is like 22nd of November 2001.
Oh,
I've always said that. Yeah, I have never hidden that. But
God, I have children older than him.
That's right. I know.
But what I have been doing is like, when I graduated, it was like a lot of parties and like chilling, networking with people. Then I was like, yo, what am I doing with my life? Let me go to bars and etc. meet new people. And I had just met a girl. Now it's like over with her.
Dang, you and Ejimix are really living the same life right now.
Same, bro.
No,
Cloudians
we could just get the Legend 21 on here.
I know,
That will be complete.
Dang,
Yeah, but like what happened is she told me, "Oh, you're 2 years younger than me. It's not going to work out." And I told her,
Dang,
"Oh man,
Eli, you're aiming high. You're going for the Cougars, okay?"
We must be living the same life, bro.
Dang.
You're
All
not
right,
chick
well,
out there, so it's older than
Me too, Crow.
Dang.
but
Me too, Crow. I got
in the
underwear. I'm
meantime-
wearing underwear older than him.
Oh, it's never been washed.
In the meantime, I was really active in the Discord, in the Hitman speedrun community,
Yeah.
and I was like commentating Hitman runs. There was tournaments, and I reached like 120 followers on Twitch, and I got affiliate and all that shit. So that's like great for me. but I really don't do Twitch, with the exception of commentating. But I have been uploading to YouTube while I was gone. I actually missed streaming. That was kind of fun. I'm
Well, we
hearing
missed
myself.
you.
I'm hearing myself.
Yeah, I don't know where
Somebody
it's
got
from.
the.
We're gonna get ready to get wrapped up though. Eli, take 30 seconds. Tell us what you got going on. Give everybody your plug since you're back.
Oh man, don't follow me, don't subscribe to me. I'm just really inactive. I'm focusing on my university right now. So I don't promise you I'm going to post anything lately. But if you want to follow me, youtube.com/Eli Levi, as you can see right here. Just this thing, youtube.com/Eli Levi, and that's where you will find me.
Mix, 30 seconds.
I'm actually back streaming again. I'm trying another thing again on Twitch. So I've been streaming a lot on Twitch. I kind of feel less restricted. So catch me on Twitch. I'm also going to be posting some content on YouTube pretty soon, more like specific content geared to YouTube for my Twitch streams and stuff. So expect a lot of that cool stuff. And yeah, man, I'm back.
All right, good. You guys don't be disappearing without letting us know now, okay? You got to check in, all right? Because we feel kind of responsible for you too. So
I got you.
All right, I'm gonna take you guys off. You can stick around if you want to say hey, or you can bounce. But it's good to see you guys and talk to you later on, okay?
Just want to shout out CMG in the chat. Welcome, CMG. I know we're wrapping up soon, but
that's right. CMG is here. The better late than never. That's what I say. Thank you guys all for coming in and checking this out today. Appreciate it. It was kind of an interesting show. It was kind of an on-the-fly show. It was cool to have Mix pop in. I was glad to get some FaceTime with him and tell him how I feel, you know. And Anthony, I think, enjoyed being able to say that too. It was good to see Eli. I haven't seen him in a while. Anthony, you've got the longest list, so you go first. Let everybody know what you got coming up.
All right, I'm gonna make it simple. All my shows are at 5:30 Eastern. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now Thursdays, I'm with these guys. So if you come to my channel at 5:30 Eastern and I don't have a show, and I'm actually gonna change something up on my channel. But you come to my channel and you're not there, I'm with one of these guys. Now at 9:00 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays, I do the Sandy Anthony show. And other than that, I do the Big Mike Little Ant show like Sundays at 11:30, every other, sometimes more. There you go.
Nice.
Leave it like that. Oh, wait. And guys, don't forget, I now have the Now Your Mama Knows All-Purpose Champions membership. It's $2.99, guys. Trust me, if you're a content creator or you sell shoes, you do anything, I'll make a personal video for you. What I'm doing with my talents and for your money is I'm actually advertising for you. Or you could just support the channel if you don't have anything. Kind of like my guy, Mr. 1030 did. He said, dude, you don't have to do nothing. I just want to support you. I appreciate it. But my guy, Ray Stone, I'm making a video for him so I could, promote his Twitch channel. And Brandon, I'm going to hook him up and make all this stuff. And he's probably going to change his name in a month.
Cool. Jeff, what you got?
I got plastic on my laptop thing still.
Drives me nuts.
Oh, my God. I was wondering what you was.
Yeah, I want to rip that off so bad. You streaming tomorrow night, right, Jeff?
I am the third and final edition of Shadow of Colossus. I'm going to take on. I'm going to remember R1 this time, and I'm going to take on the next battle. And I may have something special planned for October, but we'll see. I'm still trying to figure that out. But
cool.
Yeah. And then I was playing on my SBCN screen. I'm going to do it again. I did it again last night. Little Big Workshop. Kind of getting into that. Crow was helping coaching me through how to build my workshop. I was kind of liking that game. I don't know if you played it. It's a free pro game on.
I gave it a shot.
I kind of enjoyed it. I'm going to play that again.
Yep.
I was looking for you. I was looking for you a week or two ago to play some Wave Break, but you were off Ryzak, so we couldn't play. So then I switched over to something else because
it's been tight, guys. I'm so sorry that I haven't been around, but you guys know how I feel. Family first, and and that'll always be the way.
I just want to tell you guys this too. Ryzak had his thing last week, 16 years. Saturday is my wife and I 10-year anniversary that we've been dating. And so she can't. Usually we like to, if it's cold around this time, we like to get a place with a pool, hot tub. But since she can't put her foot in water and she can't walk, we're actually going to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the Amish country. So we're just going to do some Amish stuff. and for the day. So we booked the
You
place,
should,
and we'll be doing it.
You should check out the Yankee Candle factory.
Okay.
And then they have a lot of candy factories, like those old school hard candies that were like striped. You can get them for like a nickel or 20 cents. Whatever they make them there. So
yeah,
it's pretty
we're
cool.
planning on literally trying to embrace the Amish and do a bunch of stuff. So you know me, I'll be recording it all.
Awesome. Well, I got about 10 minutes and I'll be back on. We're going to do some Stadia gameplay. I think Ray might be joining us. I know you might be joining me, and I know Caleb is definitely joining me. If anybody else wants to jump in and play some games, hop on by. Let's do it. I like to play alongs. It's a good time. So we'll do that in about 10. I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Urban World for jumping in and playing Anthony one-on-one in some Mortal Kombat with the subscription, I guess I'll call it, on the line. Membership. There you go. So you got you a member, which really, to be honest, did you think you wouldn't get Mr. Urban World anyway? But a bet is a bet, and he owned up to it, and he jumped on and played, and that was cool. I want to say thank you to Ejimix for coming in and chatting with me. I wanted to have some fun with it, and he was a good sport. So I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's healthy. And Eli, Eli's awesome, man. I don't have enough good things to say about Eli either. He's not everybody's dude, but he's my dude. So that is cool. You guys be good. We will see you in a week on Jeff's channel. And I appreciate you all stopping by tonight. Episode 13 of No Yes. And I'm the man of the show. So take it easy. We'll see you soon. Later.
See ya.